lord. Preliminary hearing matters, my lord. The petitioner's land was declared for auction, my lord, Monday, my lord.
ನೀವು ನಾಳೆ ನಾಳೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಡೇಟ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿಲ್ಲ. 2:30 ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರು ತಗೊಂತಾರೆ.
Kind permission, my lord. 2:30 one matter, my lord.
2:30 ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಇವತ್ತು?
ಅಲ್ಲ 1:30 ಮೇಲೆ.
1:30 ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ?
ಅಲ್ಲ 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
One matter
But 1 o'clock ಬರ್ಬೇಕದು.
Lordship on matter pertaining to food.
Monday. Covered by judgment.
Lordship on
Monday.
Wednesday ಬರ್ಲಿ. ಇಲ್ಲ.
Lordship.
Madam, Wednesday ಅಲ್ಲ. All memos where I am there. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬರ್ಡನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. 6th, 7th. Okay.
Next week any date?
1 o'clock.
Your Lordship on matter pertaining to 482. The civil dispute, the parties are ready to compromise on 3rd, Your Lordship, Monday. I will file 320 application.
We'll take it on 6th because I only have to do it consecutive.
Since parties you have convinced, we bent backwards to convince the complainant on 3rd, Your Lordship. Please.
Next week any date, my lord. Next week any date.
That will be
Come
given.
back. Please.
My lords, in this for Monday, my lords, I have moved not less than 5 to 6 memos, and the matter is not being listed, my lords. It's in
ಏನ್ ಪೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್?
pending matter, my lords.
6ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ತಗೋಬೋದಲ್ಲ?
My lords, because it is bank matter, my lords, and
All
more
right.
than 1 crore is pending before the
All right, 6th ತಗೋಬೋದಲ್ವಾ?
matter is a
ಅದು
bit
6th.
urgent, my lords.
ಆಯ್ತು ಕೊಡಿ.
Monday,
Monday I may not be there, so
Tuesday, my lord.
ಕೊಡಿ.
6th, 6th.
It's serial number 53, my lords. May I seek on 10th, my lords? Need to file my statement, my lords.
All right. B group.
ಇಲ್ಲ fresh material ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. Mandamus, my lord, regarding only mandamus.
53.
He is seeking for.
We'll run through the list, we'll see. Yes.
Serial number 47, my lord. Adjournment ಇಲ್ಲ, withdrawal memo ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
Oh, thank you. Yes. In terms of the memo.
Third, sir.
Yes.
Serial number 27, my lords. Withdrawal memo.
Thank you. ಕೊಡಿ.
For petitioners.
In terms of the memo, 2.
27.
Disposed as withdrawn. Please call the cases.
My lord, serial number 1, my lord, I appear for the petitioner, my lord.
Covered by judgment, my lords. Kindly
Next week, next week, sir. 6th and 7th, ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ madam. Yes.
My lord, my apologies, my lord, I am appearing online today.
That's all right. I had passed a detailed order earlier.
Please, my lord.
Jagdish sir is not there. Interim order ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಇದೆ. I am in service also, my lord.
List the matter. This court on 28/1/2025 had passed the following order. Counsel for the petitioner is again heard, awaiting the appearance of the counsel C. Jagdish as a last chance. List the matter on 7th. In the event no submission would be made, orders would be passed on hearing the petitioner. Come here.
I'm obliged.
Yes, next.
And for the respondent, my lordship.
Covered.
Covered, no. No, my lordship, that
Where is the gift deed?
Please, sir.
Gift deed ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ?
Gift deed is on page. Next year, A, my lordship.
Next year?
A, page 11.
What is the condition there?
My lordship, there is no condition, but.
No
orders
condition ಅಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ.
Alla. There is fraud and undue influence. She has taken the father from his residence, kept with her for 2 years, and later on, she executes a gift deed and owes him out. He's ousted out of the house, and he's.
What to do, madam? Supreme Court judgments are against you. I can't help it.
It should be liberally interpreted.
Liberally. Supreme Court has said so, madam.
No, my lordship. He should get a relief. He's in a vridhashram.
No, that's all right. How much are you paying?
She has not paid anything there.
How much are you paying?
No maintenance is being paid, my lords.
I will direct maintenance. How much you want per month?
In fact,
Wait, madam. How much you want per
My
month?
lordship, 10,000 rupees for me, and my wife has filed a criminal miscellaneous against me.
That is a separate cause of action.
That 13,000 my lord.
10,000.
13,000.
13,000. ಅದೇ ಯಾಕೆ
ಅವಳು
13?
ಹೆಂಡತಿಗೆ ನಾನು 3,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೊಡೋ 2,500 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೊಡೋದಿದೆ ನನಗೆ.
ಆ ಮೇಂಟೆನೆನ್ಸ್ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. 10,000 rupees, yes.
ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ my lord.
You want the property? I have in all these cases ordered 10,000 rupees
He is in
maintenance.
possession of joint family property.
Maybe.
And he also has savings.
You are
Whereas
the,
I am a
He is
housewife,
not
my
in
lords. I
possession.
do not have any income of my own, and I have 3 daughters, my lords.
no problem.
Not in a condition to pay maintenance. And even mother is with me, my lords. I am ready to look after my
No, my
mother.
lordship, my mother
Who
is
he had
staying.
abandoned, my lords, by the way.
What are you ಏನ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ?
Wife.
Ah.
She is not, daughter is not working, my lords.
What's your husband?
Husband has a small general store, my lords.
Small general stores.
General store.
Generally small stores.
Very small, my lords. Like,
He is also-
Kappa angadi tara, like small angadi ಇದೆ. And he has they have 3 daughters, my lords. They have no capacity to live. In fact, we are looking after mother, my lords, who he had abandoned, my lords, by the way, and she had resorted to begging.
No,
We
my-
got her and we are looking after her, and
Who
maintenance
is the
award
second?
ಆಗಿದ್ದು
Who is
he's
the
not-
second petitioner?
Petitioner is the daughter and
Second
her
petitioner.
Husband of the
Husband of
son-in-law.
the first petitioner. All right. What is the property?
Property is
Our
only a
joint
site.
family property, the my lords, so where-
That is.
ನಿಮಗೆ ಗಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಏನು?
Properties
ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ
ಏನು
ಮೇಡಮ್.
ಇಲ್ಲ. Do not have
ನಿಮಗೆ
any
ಗಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಏನು? ಏನು?
Site.
site, my
Site.
lords, open.
What site? Dimension?
875 square yards.
Hmm.
Page 21.
Now, where is he staying?
He is staying in a room, my lords, as per
At
the
home.
information, and he's
Vridhashram.
working.
Where is he staying?
ಅವ್ರು ವೃದ್ಧಾಶ್ರಮ ಅಂತಾರೆ, but there are no.
The document is there.
ಈಗ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಎಲ್ಲದಿರಿ ನೀವು?
ಗೋರಕ್ಷ ವೃದ್ಧಾಶ್ರಮ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು ಕೊಡಾಕ್ತಾರೆ?
ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ರಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅವ್ರದ್ದೊಂದು ನೋ ಮೇಲೆ
What working madam? Wait.
age is around 75.
All
He's
right.
having a deposit of only 2.5 lakh rupees. Whatever is coming out of that, he's paying and staying in the vridhashram.
The petitioner is before this court calling in question an order dated 21/9/2021 passed by the deputy commissioner. ಅಲ್ಲ ಏನದು? Assistant commissioner order ಯಾವುದು? Passed by the deputy commissioner affirming the order passed by the assistant commissioner on 28/5/2021 by which the gift that was made in favor of the petitioners by the third respondent is annulled. The heard source. The parties to the list are that the third respondent is the father of the first petitioner and the second petitioner is the son-in-law of the third respondent. On 2/9/2015, it transpires that the third respondent purchases a property measuring 875 square yards. Square yards or? Square yards
Square yards.
at Koppal. On 12/2/2019, the third respondent executes a gift deed gifting the property to the first petitioner, the daughter,
Only daughter.
to the daughter, first petitioner, the daughter. Long thereafter, alleging that the third respondent has been abandoned and not being taken care of as is necessary in law, the third respondent approaches the assistant commissioner invoking section 23 of the so-and-so Senior Citizens Act. After the second respondent, the assistant commissioner in terms of his order, dismiss madidra first.
How?
Assistant commissioner in terms of his order dated 28/5/2021 dismissed the petition on the score that there was no condition stipulated in the gift deed for it to be annulled. This is challenged by the third respondent before the appellate authority, the deputy commissioner, who upturns the order of the assistant commissioner and annuls the gift deed. It is this order of the deputy commissioner that has driven the petitioners to this court in the subject petition. The learned counsel appearing for the petitioner would vehemently contend that the gift deed does not stipulate any such condition of taking care or the taking care of the needs of the third respondent, the donor of the property, and therefore would submit that the assistant commissioner had rightly rejected the application filed by the third respondent. The deputy commissioner has committed an error in reversing the finding of the assistant commissioner and annulling the gift deed. She would submit that the issue in the list stands answered by a judgment rendered by this court in writ petition 14704 of 2021. Per contra, the counsel representing the third respondent would vehemently refute the submission to contend that the act should be construed liberally, and therefore the donor having not been taken care of by the donee, the first petitioner, should necessarily result in annulment of the gift deed. Whether there is condition stipulated in the gift deed with regard to taking care of the donor or not is immaterial, is a submission of the learned counsel appearing for the respondent. The state would also toe the lines of the counsel appearing for the third respondent. I have given my source. The afore narrated facts are not in dispute. The gift deed is appended to the petition. It is an admitted fact that the gift deed does not stipulate any such condition that the third respondent should be taken care of his needs throughout his life. And therefore the assistant commissioner was justified in rejecting the claim of the third respondent on the score that it did not contain any such stipulation. The deputy commissioner passes an order upturning the order passed by the assistant commissioner and orders annulment of the gift deed. The issue whether the annulment could happen in the teeth of the fact that there was no stipulation or condition in the gift deed need not detain this court for long or delve deep into the matter. This court, considering the entire spectrum of the law in so and so, has held as follows. Linda, page 8 from 2. Mark person, page 29. The issue now would be whether the third respondent, who was the donor of the property and the beneficiary of such gift being the first respondent, or the second respondent, husband of the first respondent, has been paying any kind of maintenance as is available under the Act. Under the Act, the maximum maintenance that can be awarded is at 10,000 rupees. Therefore, the learned counsel appearing for the petitioner submits that the daughter and the husband have no avocation of the kind that can give the father, third respondent, month on month 10,000 rupees. The learned counsel appearing for the respondent, however, would dispute the position and seek such maintenance. To balance the said submissions, I deem it appropriate to observe that the third respondent donee of the property is entitled to maintenance from the hands of the petitioners at rupees 7,500 per month. For the aforesaid reasons, the following order. The impugned order of the deputy commissioner so and so is quashed. The order of the assistant commissioner stands restored. The donor of the gift deed is held entitled to maintenance at 7,500 to be paid by the petitioners, exclusive of any other payment that is made. The third respondent is at liberty to approach the concerned court for redressal of any residuary grievance if the third respondent would so desire. Yes.
One submission,
No bargaining.
No
10,000.
capacity.
Father, madam,
10,000.
he is your
my lord.
father. No, no.
Mother also is with me
Ten
only, my
thousand.
lords,
No
like,
problem.
to look after mother
No
and
problem.
father.
She has
Yes.
filed a criminal miscellaneous and she's taken
That's all.
2,500.
He's not giving, my lords.
That is a that's a different cause.
No, my lordship, there's an attachment I have paid up.
ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ 10,000 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ 2,500 ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಿ.
10,000 ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡಿ sir.
No, madam. Done.
He has no capacity, my lords. Housewife, my lords,
ಅರೆ
7,500.
husband ಇಲ್ವಾ?
Adenne, my lords, 3
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು
daughters ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. They don't have the
ಅಲ್ಲ,
income.
property
Madam, you are not giving it to a stranger. He is your father. Taking care of the father is your responsibility. Yes.
Mother is with me, he has abandoned the wife
No,
also.
that we'll see. Yes. Next.
Seal number 3, P.N. Hetty, C.S. Patil.
Appear on behalf of PNT. This matter, my lord, last occasion, lordship, pleased to hear this matter.
Yes.
Lord, the petitioner retired without any promotion for at least 25 years, my lord.
Please, your lordship.
Government was instructed.
The petitioner has already crossed his maximum limit in that cadre, your lordship.
In which cadre?
As per
In which cadre?
the, may I perform this circularly?
ಕೊಡಿ.
Annexure D, page 14 is the impugned order.
ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
As, please,
Already there.
please. As per condition number 7, your lordship, in that ಪರಿಷ್ಕೃತ ವೇತನ ಶ್ರೇಣಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಕ ವೇತನವನ್ನು ನಿಗದಿಪಡಿಸಿ.
ನಿಮಗೆ ಇದು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಾ? ಟೈಮ್ ಬೌಂಡ್ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ sir, ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ.
10 years, 15 years?
No. Annexure D, only because I attend superannuation, it is rejected.
Let's see. Just on 11:1 in the fresh matters. 11:2.
Seal number 4, Archana Maddu, Vithal Esteli.
Dispose.
11-2.
Please.
This case, my lord, the petitioner has challenged annexure A, that is the impugned order, which has been passed by the district court, my lord, which is at page number 14, my lord. So
Notes,
the
before that, I would
respondent is
make
the
a
register.
suggestion. My friend has filed a citation. My lord, this court is covered, but that has been taken to Supreme Court. In SLP, there is a stay.
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 All right.
In the last occasion, my lord, when the writ petition was filed, they said that it was pending before the division bench. They did not produce any of the authentication that it is pending. Subsequently, again now they are
Copy
saying,
ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ?
Kottida.
ಮುಂಚೆನೆ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು.
Pachchim Vibhaga, my lords, it was carried in a writ appeal.
Which is the division bench order?
My lords, a writ appeal, my lords, that is 10006.
Where is the order?
That, my lords, I could not get. Yesterday, I verified it.
You are relying on something.
My lords, this is the
Division
same.
bench order, madam.
The only simple point in this case is that, my lord, they have filed application under section 3 and 7 of the Charitable Trust Act, wherein the district court has no power to approve the managing committee. That is the only crux of the point in this case, my lord. And the section is very clear that the court cannot interfere in so far as approval is concerned. And one more point is that, my lord, there were only, notice was issued only to 64 members, where, my lord, annexure F, there are more than 250 members. For them, the notice was not issued of the general body meeting, my lord.
Respondent nil ಅಂತ ಇದೆ ಯಾಕೆ? In
Sorry?
the impugned order.
Impugned order, what has happened is, they did not inform us about the managing committee, general body meeting, my lord. Subsequently, when we got the notice of that, my lord, the matter was already posted for orders. We filed an application to implead as a party, my lord. The same came to be rejected. Very next day, there was a holy festival, my lord. Meantime, in the morning, the very next day in the morning, my lord, on 10th, the order has been passed, my lord. Subsequently, a writ petition was filed. Writ petition also become infructuous because the order was passed. Because we challenged it application, which including application.
That the present.
After that, this present writ petition is
How
filed.
can it be passed without hearing them? Respondents nil ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸಿ ಏನು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಇದು?
Notice, this is the
How
respondent.
how is it binding on them then?
May I, my lords,
ಅಲ್ಲ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಇವ್ರನ್ನ?
party less, my lords, only, my lords, as per annexure.
Why did you not make anybody a party before
My lords,
the?
this is the petition, my lords, seeking approval of, my lords, change, my lords, audit report.
Sir,
and
there
other
may
things.
be other claimants. How did you not make them a party?
My lords, only we were requesting the district court for approval of, my lords, audit report and a managing committee, which was the.
ಹೌದು. ಅದರ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಏನು?
My lords, earlier to that, my lords, there will be a general body meeting conducted by them, my lords, the petitioner.
Correct. A general body meeting was notified to everybody?
My lords, my
Was
my
it
submission.
notified to
My
everyone?
lords, annexure E is the only 64 members were there. As per annexure E, as they
Oh,
have.
Madam, you are telling 200 ಅಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ?
Your lordship, annexure F, my lord. The receipts which has been issued, my lord. Your lordship may kindly. Sorry, my lord. 46, my lord, page number 46.
My lords, they say these receipts, my lords, it is a disputed.
The disputed
Disputed ಇದೆ, edit ಕೆಳಗೆ
No,
ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು.
even if
ನೀವು dispute ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ
my lords, one submission, if my lords should permit. My lords, as per, even if considering these receipts, according to the bylaws, my lords, for members, my lords, as per, for a moment, my lords, bylaws are produced at,
Annexure C, my lord.
page, madam,
Sorry, my lord.
annexure C.
right, copy. My lords, page number 36.
Ah,
My lords, bylaws, as per bylaws also, my lords, for, my
ನಿಮಿಷ.
lords,
ಸರ್ವಸಾಧಾರಣ ಸಭೆ
please.
ಮಂಡಳದ ವಾರ್ಷಿಕ ಮಹಾಸಭೆಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ಏಪ್ರಿಲ್ ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮಂಡಳದ ಸದಸ್ಯ ಸೋಣಿಸು ಕರೆಯ
My lords, earlier,
ಕನಿಷ್ಠ 10 ದಿನದ ಮುಂಚಿತ ನೋಟಿಸು ಪ್ರತಿ ಸದಸ್ಯರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ನೋಟಿಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಭೆಯ ಸ್ಥಳ ತಿಳಿಸಬೇಕು.
please, my lords, before that, I will take, my lords.
ಪ್ರತಿ ಸದಸ್ಯರಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ
My lords, only my respect, my lords. Before that, my lords, whether they would fall within the ambit of a members. Before that, my lords, 101 rupees. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಪೂರ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ, my lords, where the members assessment is 501
Sir,
rupees.
Here, let the court hear them and pass orders.
One submission. I am not saying anything. My lords, once this court has taken a view, my lords, petition is not maintainable. That is for a Supreme Court.
I'm
Your
not
lordship
saying
may kindly
which
peruse.
petition is not maintainable.
No, my lords, sir, that petition for a district court is not maintainable. This court has taken a view.
That is what you're saying.
That is what my friend is saying.
Sorry.
Section 3 and 7 petition is not maintainable. My friend is saying that is.
Yes, my lord. Yes,
Your
my lord.
submission
For
is
a
that
moment.
the petition before the court was not maintainable.
Not maintainable. Because the judgment is also clear, my lord, and insofar as the
First
Charitable
judgment.
and Religious
Wait,
Trust
wait,
Act, section 3 and 7, your lordship may kindly peruse.
That is Justice Sanjay Gowda avada.
Alla, page number 3, Suraj Gun Sahib.
Page number 45, my lord.
Page number 3 is which is taken to the Supreme Court.
Alla, Justice Suraj
Page
Gowda
number 3, they have only discussed with regard to section 3 and 7, my lord.
Yes.
And subsequently, in page number 45, my lord, two judgment, that is Suraj Govindraju, Justice Suraj Govindraju and Justice that is only one, madam. And in my petition, there is Sanjay Gowda, Justice Sanjay Gowda's judgment, my lord.
1 minute.
You want page number 45, my lords.
Your lordship may kindly peruse page number 45 of my memo for disposal,
Yes, ma'am.
para 3, my lord. Miscellaneous application had been filed by the respondent number 1 under section 3 and 7 of the Charitable and Religious Trust Act, so and so, seeking a declaration that a bylaws prepared and accepted as per the resolution 4 and managing committee elected as per the resolution 5
Yes.
in the general body meeting, and the application, that is respondent number 1, as a lawfully managing committee and office bearers of the applicant trust as per the resolution 5 dated so and so from the period of so and so, and the names of various persons occupying various position was given. The district court by order dated so and so allowed the said application and approved the managing committee members sought for this in the application. The petitioner claimed that earlier the trust, namely Sri so and so, has been registered under the Bombay Public Trust Act. So and so. Your lordship may kindly peruse para 6, my lord.
Yes.
There also the respondent has objected with regard to the locus of the petitioners, my lord. And subsequently, my lord, wherein the court has at page number 8, my lord, considering the judgment, your lordship, this court has dealt with the issues raised in the present matter in WP number so and so and connected matter disposed of on so and so in case of so and so. In this judgment, this court has categorically opined that on the repeal of the BPT Act, the trust would not cease to be in existence, but trust would continue to be in existence. Only the governance thereof under the BPT Act came to be end. The trust would approach the district court under section 3 and 7 of the Act of 1920 for the limited purpose as stated therein. The trust or the trustees cannot approach the district court for the purpose of repudiation of managing committee or approval of the managing committee, since the same would not come within the purview of either section 3 or section 7 of the Act of 1920, my lord. Your lordship may kindly peruse para 11, my lord. In the present case, what was sought for as a refer to supra by the respondent number is for approval of the managing committee said to have been elected and resolutions having already been passed. What the applicant had sought for is the approval of the district court, and there is no opinion, advice, or direction which had been sought for in the said proceedings. The district court allowed the application and approved the resolution without giving any opinion or advice. Such approval of the resolution already passed by by so-called managing committee is, in my consider opinion, would not come within the purview of opinion, advice, or direction under Section 7 of the Act of 1920. The purport and the scope of Section 7 being restricted to providing of an opinion and advice or direction and nothing more. In view of the above, I am of the consider opinion that the district court could not have approved the resolution already passed by the managing committee of the respondent number 1, and therefore the said order is required to be quashed. This is clear, my lord, directly applicable.
But who went in
Your-
appeal? Writ appeal?
In writ,
Who went in writ appeal?
That is the first.
no, sir. In the first.
This particular next, my lord,
There is one more order passed by Justice Suraj Bhavan, Paschim Vibhag section.
please, my lord. And there
What is
they
that
have
is
not
the-
specifically stated with regard to this, only they have elaborated section 3 and 7 in that judgment, my lord. Subsequent,
Paschim Vibhag.
please, my lord.
Ah.
And that is on an appeal. But when this judgment, this particular judgment was on an appeal before the division bench, there they say that that order has been passed under 227 of the Constitution, under the supervisory jurisdiction, so it is not maintainable, and the same came to be dismissed before the writ appeal. ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ writ appeal ಆಯ್ತು.
145233 ನೀವೀಗ ಓದಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ.
ಹೌದು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದು this Justice Sanjay Gowda's judgment, my lord, which I have annexed along with this annexure N, my lord, at page number 135. This there is no appeal filed, and this has become final, my lord. In that particular Supreme Court matter which is pending, but there are many points which has kept for pending for consideration. But this particular point has already been decided, my lord.
We'll follow this.
I'm not saying anything, my lord. So far as my lords, my friend has read this judgment. My lords, reliance was placed
And
upon.
if you want me to say, I will say, you have fraudulently got it approved.
My lords, one submission. I'm not saying.
Doubt about that.
I'm not saying anything regarding this, my lords. Before that, my lords, there was a discussion regarding, my friend is also well aware of this. There were, my lords, as my party has contended, they are not the members. My lords, they were inducting them as a members, and subsequently, whoever are coming to induct the members and get it settled. My lords, my party sought for them time, but they did not agree for the time, my lords. Only they are saying, my lords, in view of this order, this is not maintainable. My party is agreeable, subject to condition, my lords, we will induct them as a members of a society. Yes, this is what, my lords, this is what a discussion taken. Even I will keep my parties present if my lords should direct me.
We can
Will
have
keep
that.
my parties present.
Moreover, in the specific judgment, my lord, order, my lord, impugned order, page number 18, my lord, they said that we are not the members and we have no locus, my lord. Your lordship may kindly peruse. Earlier to the
And
passing of this resolution, there was only 101 rupees for the life member. In all the in Jain Samaj, we have only 101 rupees. Subsequently, to bypass us, they have changed the resolution and they have stated that the life member amount is 1,000 rupees. There is a drastic change in the resolution, my lord.
Can there be exploration of any truth?
Our grievance is only this much, my lord. Let them accept us as a member and let us also participate in this election. We have no issues with regard to
My
that.
party is ready for that.
Ready?
Then they
Sir,
can.
this is what
I'll post it on 7th.
Please, my lord.
To sit and explore the
Please,
7th
please.
is okay?
Okay.
Sit and explore the possibilities of settlement. Settle adre will need not go into the law.
Please, we can file a memo, joint memo, my lords, we can
ಅಲ್ಲ
get it disposed.
ಸೆಟಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇ ಸ್ಟೇ ಆದ್ಮೇಲಿಂದಾನೆ ಅವ್ರು ಸೆಟಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ, ಬಟ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ರೆಡಿ ಟು ಕಮ್.
ಈಗ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 7th ಗೆ
ಇವಾಗೂ ಅವ್ರು ಏನಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಅಡ್ಜರ್ನ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ವಿ ನೋ ಹೌ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಅಡ್ಜರ್ನ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೌ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್. ಸೆಟಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮೀಡಿಯೇಷನ್
I will undertake. Lords, I'm
ಡ್ರ್ಯಾಗ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್.
I'll pass some order.
Please,
If they don't settle the issue, I'll follow this and do it.
grateful.
Yes. Heard the learned counsel Srimati Archana Magdum appearing for the petitioner and Vittal S. Teli appearing for the respondent. The issue in the list is whether the concerned court could pass an order as the one that is now passed in the light of the coordinate benches of this court holding that the court has no jurisdiction to entertain such petitions under section 3 and 7 of the Bombay Public Trust Act,
No, my lords, charitable 1920.
Charitable. No.
RC Act.
That is
So charitable
Religious and
endowments Act.
charitable.
charitable and religious trust act 1920.
Charitable and Religious Trust Act 1920. The learned counsel would submit that in the light of the fact that the order was without jurisdiction and the coordinate bench is holding the same, the petition should be allowed and the order should be set aside. The learned counsel, Vittal S. Teli, submits that identical orders were passed in Paschim Vibhag Shikshana Mandal by the very judge who had passed the earlier order. This is affirmed by the division bench in writ appeal 100,006 of 2022, and which is carried before the apex court, and the apex court has stayed the operation of the order stated supra. The learned counsel Vittal Teli would now submit that they are ready and willing to explore the possibilities of a settlement by taking all these petitioners as members
And as well as others, my lords, if they suggest.
petitioners and others, all of whom were members earlier, as members, and then redo the entire exercise. The submission is not opposed to by Srimati Archana Magdu. Therefore, I deem it appropriate to grant a week's time to explore the possibilities of a settlement. In the event the settlement would not come about, the issue would be answered on its merit on the next day. List on 7th in the fresh matters list.
Great.
Question number 5, Satish K.
Here for the petitioner.
Santosh.
Please. Last occasion, submission was made, but charge is already framed against the petitioner. That is an incorrect submission, my lord.
The charge agila. It is still in HBC stage. So I've secured the instructions. So this the
Now
point.
it is want of sanction from the hands of the competent authority covered up.
Yes, Supreme Court latest judgment. Puleshwar Gop.
Yes. So we'll dispose it.
The trial it could be agitated.
In trial.
The point of sanction, lords, it is only during trial, my lords.
Yes, Satish. That can
Please, my
also
lord.
be agitated. There is what is said.
That is the latest one, my lords. And Jagatram judgment is your lordship is also aware of. Both judgments.
Yes, sir. Judgment.
Xerox to I'll supply it. 2024 SAC online.
That I am also aware. Yes.
I'll just supply the copy.
Sixth in the fresh matters list. Thanks.
Reference, my
Lord, interim order may be extended.
It will be extended, sir.
There's an interim order. In the last occasion, it was not extended, my lord.
Not extended.
Not extended. Sorry, my lord.
Interim order granted earlier. The outdate on granted earlier stands extended till the next date of hearing.
Proceed, Srinivas Vinayak case.
I request for Monday or Tuesday.
May I request it on Wednesday, my lord?
Wednesday.
I am a defaulter, yet again defaulter.
Next week, my lord.
Two submissions. Only two submissions. But they did not deposit 50 lakhs as they have promised before this honorable court.
That's
One thing.
again, I said yet again
And,
defaulter.
And my lords,
By Wednesday, Lord, I have. What happened is.
Get the interim order.
there is
Sales certificate would be directed to be issued to the auction.
and
Will direct.
no bidder turned out.
Varlo ilva.
He's so powerful. He saw to it that no bidder turned up.
Actually, my lord, what happened is.
Now, except he has to, let's
No, what happened? Your lordship, my lord, may I make one submission?
they have.
Property is still, it is not auctioned.
The auction, that auction has now spent itself.
No, yes. So, my lord, I am ready to.
We'll close this petition. Saying that in the event they again put the property to auction, you approach this court. At that time, this court will see that you have not deposited.
No,
50.
I'm saying that I am the defaulter yet again. By Wednesday, my lord, I have instructed the clients to, my lord, deposit 50 lakhs. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ವೆನಿಸ್ಟೇ
ಅಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತೆ ತುಂಬುದಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರು
ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ
ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸರೇ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ
ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. They won't do bar and restaurant.
ನೀವು ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸರೇ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋ ಬದಲು ದುಡ್ಡು ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಬುಧವಾರ ಬರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬುಧವಾರ ಬರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದ ಲೋಕಸ್ ಟು ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ.
Matter on Thursday in the fresh matter list at the request of learned counsel B. Srinivas Naik, who submits that efforts should be made to deposit 50 lakhs as was directed by the petitioners to the bank.
On that day, if I am not parties
In the
will
event
not
the deposit is not made, the petition would be dismissed, noticing the factum of default of the petitioner.
default it again.
Default of the petitioner even before this court.
Yes. Great.
Sir, Hegde, Kandi?
I am permitted to submit the relevant rules regarding canteen facility. Minimum
5 years.
5 years.
Without there being any reasons, they're discriminating the servicemen.
Page, see, canteen facility is a facility. That as
I
per the
agree,
rules
my lord.
guidelines se agbeku.
Next, there R5 page 11, my lord. This is the circular regarding entitlement.
An ex-APS personnel served in the minimum 5 years.
Working
Entitlement
idre
of canteen smart card, what can be done?
2 days ನಾನು ನೋಡಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ.
ಮತ್ತೆ
ಮಂಡೇ ಹಾಕಿನ ಇವತ್ತು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನು.
Learned counsel MB Kanvi files a memo along with documents and the
relevant rules, my lord.
relevant rules which clearly depict that the canteen facility / canteen smart card would be given to only those persons who have completed 5 years of service. The petitioner admittedly has completed only 3 years of service. The learned counsel, however, would seek 3 days' time to secure instructions and make his submissions. Thursday, fresh matters.
Number 8, Subhash Ji Baddi. Santosh Mathur.
One complaint, your worship, kindly peruse the order, your worship, at page number 13.
Ian Bex.
I am for petitioners. In the 138 annex, I filed an application under section 311(4) to adduce the defense evidence, which was rejected by the trial courts. Hence, for quashing, I have filed an application.
Will pass the orders.
Please.
Your
The
worship, judgment is
petitioner is before this court calling in question an order dated 6/12/2024 passed by the concerned court rejecting an application filed under section 311 of the CRPC. The petitioner is the accused, the respondent, the complainant. The two have a transaction. In furtherance of the transaction, the petitioner is said to have issued a check for rupees 5 lakhs. The check, when presented, is dishonored on account of insufficient funds. This leads the respondent to the concerned court invoking section 200 of the CRPC for offence punishable under section 138 of the Negotiable Instruments Act. The issue in the list does not pertain to the merit of the claim of the petitioner, the complainant, or the defense of the petitioner. The issue is with regard to an application filed by the petitioner under section 311 of CRPC to lead defense evidence. The complainant then files his objection. The concerned court rejects the application, the rejection of which has driven the petitioner to this court in the subject petition. The learned counsel appearing for the petitioner submits that if one opportunity is granted, he would conclude the cross-examination.
Defense evidence.
He would conclude the defense evidence on the said date, and the rejection of the application runs counter to plethora of judgments rendered by the apex court. Per contra, the learned counsel appearing for the complainant would submit that the filing of the present application is a classic case of abuse of the process of the law, as this is the application which is repeatedly filed and only to drag the proceedings. He would contend that the issue is of the year 2018. 7 years have passed by, and the petitioner is wanting to drag the proceedings on one score or the other. I have given my anxious considerations also. The afore narrated facts are not in dispute. The order that has driven the petitioner to this court is the rejection of an application under section 311. The rejection of the application is on the reason rejection of the application is reasoned as follows, page 13 and 14. The concerned court observes that the complaint was filed in the year 2018. The accused has appeared in the year on 2/11/2019, and the application that comes to be rejected was his 9th application under section 311 of the CRPC. No doubt the applications filed under section 311 are to be allowed, as it is towards the discovery of truth that and all opportunity to be granted to both the accused, the prosecution, or the complainant, as the case would be. But it should not become an abuse of the process of the law. This is what is held by this court in so and so. By this court in so and so. Para 6 days. If the application, the subject application, which is 9th in line, is permitted and the petitioner is allowed and petitioner is permitted to lead defense evidence now after 7 years, it would become on the face of it abuse of the process of the law and putting a premium on the ruse of dragging the proceedings by the petitioner. Petition is thus rejected.
So, on submissions, whatever the 9th application is there, I already stated before the order, sir. The 7th application is only with respect to the cross of the PW1s. Earlier to that,
whatever, 7 varsha agide. In the light of the issue being 7 years old today, the concerned court shall conclude the proceedings with an outer limit of 3 months, if not earlier. ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಡ್ರ್ಯಾಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವು ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬಿಡಿ.
cross of PW1 the 7th application, sir.
In accordance with you. Yes. Yes, next.
Number 9, Srinath Pachapure, Ramchandra Mani.
Kindly pass on.
Third respondent.
Pass over. Pass over. Ivattu half day.
Senior.
My lords, is that matter, my lords, where the petitioner is not eligible to be appointed as a registrar of the university as per section 18 of the Karnataka Universities Act. And my lords, realizing the same, the state government has rightly, my lords, withdrawn her post and transferred her to the parent.
Intermodal, yeah.
Intermodal, my lords, that's
repatriation.
Kindly pass on.
Pass over.
Please.
Pass.
Please. Oblige.
Tell you right. Please. ಇದನ್ನ 11ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. 11th in the fresh matters. Please.
Number 11.
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೊತ್ತು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇವತ್ತು.
My lord, we are awaiting instruction.
E category site.
Yes, my lord.
1995-6 is the acquisition, my lord. Still date, no site is allotted to me.
I request on Monday, my lord. Monday.
The learned counsel Gayatri SR submits that the acquisition is of the year 1995 and the petitioner ought to have been allotted a site long ago.
I request Monday.
Though 29 years have passed by, no site is allotted. The respondent to secure instructions as to why site is not allotted in terms of law, failing which the matter would be viewed seriously. List on 7th in the fresh matters.
Please, my lord.
Number 12, Santosh B. Malligaon.
Please, I appear for petitioner. Respondent number 2, my lord, is Shivraj Bellak is no longer appearing for the.
Not in panel, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Chetan Manoli.
Please.
Yes.
Yes, served me copy.
I have served the copy.
Dispose madada?
Now he's. Yes, my lord. His grievance is two-folded. One is in respect of acquisition. 11-1 notification is already issued.
Take upon yourself. You secure instructions.
Yes, my lord.
Learned counsel Chetan Manoli
12 minutes.
Still number 12.
12. Registry to delete the name of Shivraj Bellak is appearing for respondent 1 and 2. 1 neevalva?
Illa.
1 and 2 and print the name of Chetan Manoli as appearing for respondent 1 and 2. The instructions be sought and submissions be made on the next date, 10th in the fresh matters.
Please, my lord.
Highly obliged.
Number 30, Meghraj Ramu.
Filing affidavit.
ಸೆಟಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
Affidavit ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀನಿ sir.
ಏನ್
Within 2 month ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು.
Within
2 month ಮೇಲೆ.
2 months.
Yes.
My lord, from June 2023, they haven't paid the rent as well, which comes up to 47,500.
ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ sir.
Shall we close this recording the affidavit?
Please, my lord.
The petitioner is before this court. Husband sign idea?
Yes.
My lord, the rent submission may kindly be taken on. Please.
The petitioner is before this court seeking the following prayer. On hearing both the parties, this court on 28/1/2025 had passed the following order. Pursuant to the afore quoted order, the petitioner has filed a husband is sign
Yes, sir.
has filed an affidavit of undertaking that he would vacate the subject premises within 2 months from today. The affidavit reads as follows. The affidavit of undertaking is made a part of the court order. It is made clear that in the event the affidavit would not, in the event there is a breach of the affidavit of undertaking, the matter would be viewed seriously. The learned counsel for the respondent submits, respondent landlord submits that 47,000 rupees is in due of rent. The petitioners shall clear the rent to its last by before vacating and handing over vacant premises to the hands of the landlord.
Grateful,
the aforesaid observations, the petition stands disposed.
Please.
14, Harish S. Naik, Archana Magdum.
Madam, with the objections,
Restrictions, ಹೌದು.
yes, because it's bar counsel. You put it in writing, whatever
Please,
you want. ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಬೇಕು?
1 week ಮೇಡಮ್.
1 week ಸಾಕು.
6th ಅಂದ್ರೆ 6th ಗೆ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
I'll take it on 11th or 12th.
7th or 12th is fine.
List on the learned counsel, Srimati Archana Magdum, representing the respondent. Both the respondents?
Respondent number 2.
The second respondent seeks 10 days time to file statement of objections. The objections in the case at hand is imperative in the light of the grounds that are urged. Therefore, list this matter on 12th.
Please.
11th.
Fresh matters list.
11th.
Why, sir?
12th. I am not in station.
12th.
Or 14th.
After?
Or 14th, madam. 11th or 14th.
Yes, madam. 11th akla?
11th, okay.
11th in the fresh matters list.
Please.
Objections, if any, by then.
Interim order kindly wait.
Interim order subsisting would continue till the next date of hearing.
Please.
15, Sheena Pachapure, Sadikin Godwala.
That fair price shop, my lords, PDS shop. The only grievance is that, my lords, whether the respondent number 5 is from the same village.
Let's bring to your lordship notice and notification.
Fair price shop kodakke, the rules would say that he should be from the same village.
ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಮ ಪಂಚಾಯತ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಕೇಳಿದ್ದು ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಸೇಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಮ ಪಂಚಾಯತ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮೆಮೊ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಯಾರು ಪೆಟಿಷನರ್?
ಅಲ್ಲ, ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡೆಂಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ 5 ಗ್ರಾಮ ಪಂಚಾಯತಿ. Villages are different.
Village alla. What they have not, how they are interpreting is, my lords, they want to bring it in the panchayat area. Notification, your lordship may kindly see, my lords.
Now come to the rules, sir. Rules or notification? Whatever.
Notification.
Page 18, my lords.
18.
Please. What it says is, my lords, ಬೆಳಗಾವಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ಸೌದತ್ತಿ ತಾಲೂಕಿನ ಬೋಳಕಡಬಿ ಗ್ರಾಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು ಅಂದರೆ ಸೋ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೋ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಪಡಿತರ ಚೀಟಿಗಳ ಲಭ್ಯವಿರುತ್ತದೆ. ಸದರಿ ಗ್ರಾಮದ ಪಡಿತರ ಚೀಟಿದಾರ ಸುಮಾರು 4 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಅಂತರದ ಕಡಬಿ ಗ್ರಾಮಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ
PDS control order ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Now we have to go to the circular whatever issued.
Please.
Where is this? Where did you read now?
Annexure A, my lords, page 18, my lords. And it is treated as a special case, my lords. ವಿಶೇಷ ಪ್ರಕರಣವೆಂದು ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಪ್ಯೂಟಿ ಕಮಿಷನರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೇಸ್ ಇಸ್, my lords, ಬೆಳಗಾವಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ ಸೌದತ್ತಿ ತಾಲೂಕಿನ ಬೋಳಕಡಬಿ ಗ್ರಾಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು ಅಂದರೆ ಸೋ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೋ ಚೀಟಿಗಳ ಲಭ್ಯವಿರುತ್ತದೆ. ಸದರಿ ಗ್ರಾಮದ ಪಡಿತರ
ವಿಶೇಷ ಪ್ರಕರಣವೆಂದು ಪರಿಗಣಿಸಿ ಹೊಸ ನ್ಯಾಯಬೆಲೆಯನ್ನು ತೆರೆಯುವ ಕುರಿತು ತಹಸೀಲ್ದಾರ್ ಸವದತ್ತಿ ಇವರ ಪ್ರಸ್ತಾವನೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ವಿಶೇಷ ಪ್ರಕರಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೋಳಕಡಬಿ ಗ್ರಾಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊಸ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯ. ಸೊ ಮಿಲಾಟ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಕಾಂಟ್.
ಯಾಕೆ ನೀವು ವಿಶೇಷ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? ಸಾದಿಕ್ ಅವರೇ, ವಿಶೇಷ ಪ್ರಕರಣ ಯಾಕೆ? ವಿಶೇಷ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್
ಇಲ್ಲ, ವಿಶೇಷ ಪ್ರಕರಣ ವಿಶೇಷ ಮಲಾಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಮಲಾಡ್ ವಿತ್ ರಿಗಾರ್ಡ್ ಟು allotting the fair price shop in a particular, as there was no mallard fair price shop for the mallard.
Who are you?
But I am the resident of this village.
Have you applied?
Yes, I have applied. What they are saying is
applied,
but it is a wrong. He is resident of Gorguddi village.
Where is your application?
He is resident of Gorguddi village. He is not.
ನಿಮ್ಮ application?
Yes, annexure millards B millards. Typed copy 25 millards. The original copy is 20.
ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯಾನ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ರಿಟೇಲ್ ಡೀಲರ್.
Notification is called for retail shop.
Page 22.
Page 20 millards 4A. Millards 4A. The application what he has. 4A ದಲ್ಲಿ
ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ. ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಟೇಲ್ ಡೀಲರಾ?
ರಿಟೇಲ್ ಡೀಲರ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಅವ್ರು ತಪ್ಪಾಗಿ ತುಂಬಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಸ್.
ಏನ್ ತುಂಬಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಮ್ ಪ್ರಮೈಸಸ್ ಅಂತ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಫುಡ್ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಸಪ್ಲೈಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಬಲ್ ಅಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ 4A ದಲ್ಲಿ.
ಇನ್ನರ್ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಟ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಪ್ರಿಮೈಸಸ್. ಏನಿದು?
ಹೋಮ್ ಪ್ರಮೈಸಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ.
ಬಾಲಕಡಬಿ ಹೋಮ್ ಪ್ರಿಮೈಸ್. ಇದ್ಯಾರು ಹೋಮ್ ಪ್ರಿಮೈಸಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ?
ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹೊಡೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮಿಲಟ್ಸ್ ವಿಲೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಲಟ್ಸ್ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಹೋಮ್ ಪ್ರಮೈಸಸ್. ಐ ಮಿಲಟ್ಸ್ ಐ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ದಿ ಅಗ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್. ಐ ಶೋ your lordship may kindly take note the agreement which respondent number 5 has produced millards. That is your lordship would find that at page
home versus home.
Home versus home. No, but millards notification says millards ಸ್ಥಳೀಯರೆಂಬ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ಪತ್ರಿಕೆ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. Notification what it specifically says. Page 20 ಅಲ್ಲಿ
ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ. ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಇದು ಕರೆದಿದ್ದು? ಯಾವ
ಬೋಳಕಡಬಿ millards.
ಬೋಳಕಡಬಿ
village.
ಬೋಳಕಡಬಿ village.
Yes ma'am.
All right.
Millards the page 20 millards serial number 6 what it says is millards ಸ್ಥಳೀಯರೆಂಬ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ರಹವಾಸಿ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ಪತ್ರ ಹಾಜರುಪಡಿಸತಕ್ಕದ್ದು. Now your lordship may see millards I have produced the residential certificate.
ಬೋಳಕಡಬಿ is a gram panchayat?
No.
ಅದೇ ಸ್ಥಳೀಯರೆಂಬ.
What is it?
ಬೋಳಕಡಬಿ ವಿಲೇಜ್ millards ಆ ಗ್ರಾಮ ಪಂಚಾಯತ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ.
ಕಡಬಿ.
ವಿಲೇಜ್.
So in that village ಅಲ್ಲಿ one should be a resident. ನೀವಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
Yes.
ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ?
Yes ma'am. Your lordship may take millards
is given
page 33. Tahsildar millards. Upa Tahsildar page 33 millards is a typed copy. 32 is the original millards. That's not legible ಅದಕ್ಕೆ typed copy.
So ಬೋಳಕಡಬಿ ಯರಗಟ್ಟಿ ವಿಳಾಸವಾಗಿ.
ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡೆಂಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ 5 page 62.
ಬೋಳಕಡಬಿ ಗ್ರಾಮ ವಾರ್ಡಿನ ಯರಗಟ್ಟಿ ಹೋಬಳಿ ತಾಲೂಕು ಬೆಳಗಾವಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ ವಾಸವಾಗಿದ್ದು.
ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡ್ ನಂಬರ್ 5 ತಾವು ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು page 62. ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಯು ಬರೆದು ಕೊಡೋ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ಪತ್ರ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಶ್ರೀ ಶಿವಾನಂದ ವಿಠಲ್ ಗುರುಗಿ ಗೋರಗುದ್ದಿ ಗ್ರಾಮ. ಅದು ಬೋಳಕಡಬಿ.
3 villages.
ಒಂದು ಪಂಚಾಯತ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 5 ವಿಲೇಜ್ ಇದೆ. It will be distance. ಇನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಪಂಚಾಯತ್ there will be 3-4 villages.
ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಕರೆದಿದ್ದು ಯಾವ ವಿಲೇಜ್ ಗೆ?
ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಮಲೋಡ್.
ಬೋಳಕಡಬಿ. ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ಗೋರಗುದ್ದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ PDF ಶಾಪ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರು ಅವಾಗ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಈಗ ಗೋರಗುದ್ದಿಗೂ ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಏನ್ ಸಂಬಂಧ?
That it comes in Malad one panchayat or distance of within 2 kilometers. Malad now what they say is that I am not resident of Malad that particular village. Malad rules does not Malad indicate that he should be in a particular village or in a particular area there.
ಸ್ಥಳೀಯರಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇದೆ.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, but there is no rules at all.
ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲದ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಲೇ ಫಿಲ್ ಅಪ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು.
One thing more, and his application was not maintainable because the retail shop was called for. He has applied for Malad wholesale and KSFC. That therefore Malad that can't be considered.
ನಿಮ್ದಲ್ಲಿ
Kindly take mine is ನನ್ನ application.
ಫೈಲ್ ಇಲ್ವಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಕಾಪಿನೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರು. ಏರಲ್ಲಿ
ಕಾಪಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ವಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಕಾಪಿ ಕೊಡಿ. ಫೈಲ್
ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ಕಾಪಿ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸಾದಿಕ್ ಅವರು ನಾನು ಕಾಪಿ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ವಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಮಲಡ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿಯರ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಮಲಡ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಪೆನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್. ಇಲ್ಲ ಗವರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಾಪಿ ಇದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲ ಲಾಟ್ಶಿಪ್ ಪಾಸ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮಿನಿಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನ. ದಿಸ್ ವಾಸ್ ಹರ್ಡ್ ಔಟ್ 2 times. Then court decided ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ court directed ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ enquiry ಮಾಡಿ. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಹಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಮಿನಿಟ್
ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ?
ಅಲ್ಲ ಮೆಮೊ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ವಿದಿನ್ ದಿ ವಿಲೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಅದು ಗ್ರಾಮ ಪಂಚಾಯತ್ ಅಂತ
Don't be ambiguous in that. Direct ಆಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಬೇಕು.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಮೆಮೊದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಮೊ ಡೇಟೆಡ್ 10/12/24 Kadbi is a gram panchayati, my lords. There are 3 villages.
Study is a gram panchayat.
Kadbi,
ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ
Kadbi, Goraguddi and Bola Kadbi. 3 ವಿಲೇಜ್ ಸೇರಿ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರಾಮ ಪಂಚಾಯತ್ ಇದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
This is the way to submit a report. Allu you are playing with it. ಇವ್ರು ಯಾವ ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಇವ್ರು ಯಾವ
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರ ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ. The application is rejected.
ತಂದು ಕೊಟ್ರೆ
ಅಲ್ಲ the application is rejected on the ground that, my lords, he has filed an application seeking permission to run the fair price shop in a residential premises. On that ground.
ಇವ್ರದ್ದು ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಅದೇನೆ.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಇವರು ಬಾಡಿಗೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬೇರೆ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಸಿಡೆನ್ಸಿಯಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಸಿಡೆನ್ಸಿಯಲ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಸೆಪರೇಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅದು. ಸೊ ಇವ್ರು ರಿಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಈ ಕಾರಣದಲ್ಲಿ.
ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಅರ್ಧ ಭಾಗ
ಸೇಮ್ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
We will not run the race of these PDS shops in Article 226. ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ತಾನೆ?
ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ
ಐ ಆಮ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗೋರ್ಗುದ್ದಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಇವರು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿದೆ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಹಿ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್. 3 kilometers. I am told
ವಿಶೇಷ ಪ್ರಕರಣ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು ಇವ್ರಿಗಲ್ವಾ?
ಹೌದು ನನಗೆ. ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಪಿಟಿಷನರ್ ಲಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್.
ಅಲ್ಲ ವಿಶೇಷ ಪ್ರಕರಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೆದಿದ್ದು ಬೋಲ್ ಕಡ್ಬಿ ವಿಲೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
I'll make it clear, my lords. Your lordship may kindly take, my lords.
ಇಬ್ರಿಗೂ ಯಾವುದು ವಿಶೇಷ ಪ್ರಕರಣ is for both.
ವಿಶೇಷ ಪ್ರಕರಣ is calling for
application.
ನಿಮಗೆ
Yes.
ವಿಶೇಷ ಪ್ರಕರಣದಡಿ
you have applied pursuant to that and it is now rejected.
No, my lords. ಬೋಳಕಡಬಿ ಗ್ರಾಮದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಶೇಷ ಪ್ರಕರಣವೆಂದು.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಹೌದು. ಅದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತನಾ?
ಅಲ್ಲ ನೋಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಸ್ಥಳೀಯರೆಂಬ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ಪತ್ರ ಹಾಜರುಪಡಿಸತಕ್ಕದ್ದು.
ಸ್ಥಳೀಯರದ್ದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
I'll bring to your lordship notice. The certificate your lordship may see.
The application itself is not maintainable because he has filled wrong, my lord.
Now at this stage they can't, my lord, say that. Lords, when application is under form A, my lords. No, it was not a mistake committed by a village, my lords. He's a disabled person.
I am also disabled.
Both are disabled. He is of Gorguddi village and he is from Bolakadbi village, my lords.
But ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗ್ ನಡೆಸ್ತೀರಾ?
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಮನೆನೇ, my lords. I'll show your lordship. Our agreement, my lords, I have produced. Your lordship may kindly see, my lords. 63.
Intermodal ಇದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ?
63, my lords.
Intermodal.
That was the reason why, my lords, court directed enquiry, my lords. My lords, they went to an extent of even giving false certificate that to show that it comes under the Gram Panchayat area.
ಅದು ಏನು enquiry does not inspire any confidence.
Yes, my lords. Page 63 ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಹಂಚಿನ ಮನೆ. Lordship may, my lords, direct, my lords.
Application itself is faulty.
Yes. No, my lords, even that cannot be, my lords. What I am saying is, my lords, it is in form A, my lords. Form A anta ide, my lords. What are the, my lords, as per rules?
1 minute. Have you taken any other premises other than your residential premises to run the fair price shop?
No.
Have you?
No, there. No, except this, my lords, there are the house is, my lords. Two brothers are staying
running
there.
of a fair price shop in a residential premises of your own is permissible?
No.
Not permissible.
No, if that is the case, my lords, even for respondent 5, my lords, the lordship may see page 63. ನನ್ನ ಮಾಲ್ಕಿಯವ ಕಬ್ಜೆಯಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಕಡಬಿ ಗ್ರಾಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಪಂಚಾಯತ್ ವ್ಯಾಪ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವ ಬೋಳಕಡಬಿ ಗ್ರಾಮದ ಹಟ್ಟಿಯವರ ಓಣಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪೂರ್ವಮುಖವಾಗಿ ಹಂಚಿನ ಮನೆ, ಅದು ಮನೆನೇ ಇದೆ.
Mane is different. It should not be where you are residing.
No, let's. The first portion, my lords, I have kept it for the shop. ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಮನೆ ಇರೋದು.
ಅದೇ ಆಗಲ್ಲ.
Not the reasons for rejection of the application, not your lordship may kindly see PDS control rules, my lords.
That's not rules ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿಲ್ವಲ್ಲ.
ಅದೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, on what ground it can be rejected, my lords, your lordship may kindly see the rules, my lords. I'll bring to your lordship notice.
Anyway, ನೀವು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಲ್ಲ ಈಗ?
ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಕಾಪಿ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡಿ.
ಕಾಪಿ
ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಏನು ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
No, what has happened, my lords, he is also disabled. When in their village it was called, my lords, they did not get there. With a political influence, my lords, they come and make this here, my lords. And even when a court has directed enquiry, they have not done the enquiry in a fair manner also.
The state, pursuant to the direction, has placed a memo along with a so-called report of the Tahsildar with regard to the village that was called for a village in which the applications were called for the purpose of setting up a fair price shop, a fair price shop. the perusal at the report would not inspire any confidence. The issue that is in the case at hand is whether the petitioner who had applied pursuant to the office order is a resident of
petitioner ಅಲ್ಲ respondent number 5
ನೀವೆಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು?
ಬೋಳಕಡಬಿ ನಾವು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒಕೇಶನ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಹೆಡ್
ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒಕೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು. So it's had applied for a fair price shop in
ಬೋಳಕಡಬಿ
Bolakadabadi village, and whether Padi village. Therefore, the Tahsildar shall now conduct a re-inspection of whether the petitioner was wanting to run the fair price shop from his residence or had secured any other premises for the purpose of establishment of a fair price shop. The same inspection be done with the fair price shop of the respondent number 5.
Please.
Respondent number 5, who is now allotted the fair price shop. And this report with clarity shall be filed before this court.
So for petitioner is concerned, my lord, there is already a report saying that it is in residential. Photo ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
The learned AGA at this juncture would submit, insofar as the petitioner is concerned, the report is already filed before this court that the petitioner is wanting to run the fair price shop in his own residence, which is not permissible in law. Therefore, the learned counsel for the petitioner submits the same is with the fifth respondent as well. Therefore, the inspection of the premises be done by the fifth respondent as well as is done of that of the petitioner, and a report to that effect be filed on the next date, 7th, in the fresh matter.
Whether he is a resident of that village or not, that would its lordship said, my lords, whether the premises is a
and also first ಹೇಳಿದ resident ಆಮೇಲೆ premises.
Please. Great.
16 Sharanappa is Kolivar.
Let's fix the date, my lords.
7
please.
Yes. Take notice.
Please.
Learned AGA is directed to accept notice for the first respondent. KNNL yaru?
My lord, Shivraj Bellakki, R2 to R4, man.
R2 to R4, Shivraj Bellakki.
Connected cases, 3 cases, my lord.
Tag the petition along with so and so.
17 DJ Nayak.
For the petition seeking mandabasman.
Correct.
Respondent 1 and 2 is to consider.
Minor, government. Learned AGA is directed to accept notice.
Already notice order.
Agidya. Mandamus to consider his representation for bills.
Please.
The petitioner is before this court seeking the following prayer. Pursuant to a tender, work order is issued to the petitioner to execute certain works. After the said execution, on 12/1/2016, the petitioner is said to have submitted a representation and also caused a legal notice at a later point in time. Those representations are not considered, and the petitioner was constrained to submit another representation on 3/11/2021, seeking release of the final bill of 35 lakhs, as also to refund the EMD at 13 lakhs along with interest. The representations are not considered, therefore the petitioner is before the court. The learned AGA would submit that if reasonable time is granted, the representation of the petitioner would be considered strictly in consonance with law. In the light of the said submission, I deem it appropriate to dispose the petition, directing the respondents to consider the representation of the petitioner in accordance with law and pass necessary orders within 3 months from the date of receipt of the copy of the order, and the order so passed be communicated to the petitioner. It is made clear that this court has not considered the merit of the claim of the petitioner. Order.
Not the petitioner, to the father of the petitioner, work order. Work was entrusted to the father, P.I. Shetty.
The petitioner was the father of the petitioner.
Late father.
Late.
First sentence ಹಾಕಿರಿ.
Oblate.
Venkatesh Kaji.
It is a writ of mandamus to consider the representation at annexure E, my lords.
Urelli, Karvi. What, you're seeking promotion, man?
Yes, my lords.
Consider the objections for what?
At annexure E, my lords. Actually, there was a
Objections
breach of.
ಯಾವ್ದು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
Sorry, my lords.
For what have you submitted your objections?
There was a post of registrar was filled, my lords. There was no vacancy actually, but it was filled and there was no seniority norms were not considered, my lords.
The petitioner is before this court seeking the following prayer. In the year 2023, it transpires that the post of registrar was filled by the institution as per the meeting of the governing council, against which the petitioner who claims to be eligible to be eligible to be considered for the post of registrar has submitted objections. The objections are not considered and therefore the petitioner is at the doors of this court. The learned counsel Venkatesh Karvi, representing the respondents, would submit that the representation is submitted on 12/9/2024 for an event that had happened 1 year ago, but nonetheless would submit that if reasonable time is granted, the representation would meet its consideration and necessary orders would be passed. In that light, I deem it appropriate to dispose the petition with a direction to the respondent to consider the representation dated 12/9/2024, pass necessary orders in accordance with law, and communicate the orders so passed. It is made clear that the court has not assessed the merit of the representation or any claim of the petitioner. Ordered accordingly.
Please, my lords.
19, Roy Lakshmikant Reddy.
My lords, writ of mandamus, my lords. To drop the shokas proceedings pursuant to the shokas notice, my lords, as per election L1, and consider the representation as per annexure S, my lords.
1 minute, madam. Learned DSGI Venkatesh Karvi. ನೀವಲ್ಲ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಯೂನಿಯನ್ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. NITK is not. Yes, the learned counsel MB Kanvi, the CGSC MB Kanvi is directed to accept notice for the respondents petitioner to serve set of papers upon the aforesaid council list on 14th.
Bill number 20, Vijay
Please.
Kumar.
Regularization also. Covered by
Regularization.
Please, lordship.
Yes, madam.
Please, your lordship. And ತಮ್ಮ ಜಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಾ ಒಂದು ತೆಗೆದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು.
Fourth para?
ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಾ
ಅಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಇದು ಬೇಡ, ಈ ಪ್ಯಾರಾ.
ಪಾಸ್ ಆನ್ ಜಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್
ಕೊಡಿ. But that is the contention ಅಂತ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಾ? ಅದು ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ ಅಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಷನ್?
ಇದು ಬೇಡ, ಇದು ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಯಾರಾವೈಸ್ ರಿಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ. I will say this is your contention.
Please, lordship.
The petitioner is before this court seeking the following prayer. The petitioner is also similarly placed like that of the petitioner in writ petition 106610/2024, which comes to be disposed by this court in terms of its order dated 20th January 2025. The court has, while disposing the matter, held as follows. Para 3 in the end organ. The only difference in the case at hand is that statement of objections had been filed by the state in which the averment was that the petitioner therein was not one of those parties, as there is no one of those parties before the apex court, and there is no direction, before the apex court, and the judgment would not be applicable to the petitioner. Those were the averments made in the said petition. The contention in the case at hand is also the same. The learned HCGP submits that the petitioner was not the one who was before the apex court, and the judgment of the apex court is not applicable to the petitioner. The submission is noted only to be rejected. Except the said difference, there is no other difference in what this court had considered in writ petition quoted in the order quoted supra and writ petition so and so. In that light, I deem it appropriate to pass this following order. Same para 7, repeat part.
Lordship, serial number 80, 81, 82, 83, Lordship. Same, Lordship.
Serial number
80, 81, 82, 83.
section hakidara.
Hakila Swami. Same condition.
Same
Lordship.
submission na?
Same submission.
Same serial numbers put.
80, 81, 82, 83.
Barkonda madam.
Please, Lordship. Oblige, Lordship.
Seal 21, CR Giriman.
May I seek, my lords, next week, my lords, 7th, my lords, I will get instructions.
List on 7th,
7th,
and the
my lords.
fresh matters list at the request of the learned AGA. Next.
22, Srinivas Vinayak. Sat Patil.
And settlement aita?
No, my lords.
She is not ready.
Who is not ready?
Wife.
Wife is not ready.
My lords, the petitioner is addicted to bad habits, my lords. They are
Bad
not,
habits?
Please, my lords, they are not intended to
Husband has
send.
bad habits. What?
Sir.
Drinking, smoking.
Yes, my lords.
Yes, sir.
Allah.
How will you know?
Nowadays it is all court.
Nowadays it's common. What, sir? Bad habits common. Yes, we will not force anybody to settle.
Yes.
This common merits, you know.
Lord, challenging them, Lord, proceedings only on the ground that 125 is attracted. Lord, when there is, Lord, willful desertion. Here there is no question of.
Relying on 125(4).
Yes.
She has on herself left the
Yes.
house and gone, so I will not pay.
And that is forthcoming from the notice what I have been issued, the mediation report before the trial court.
ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಈಗ?
10,000 entry ಮೇನು
ಎಷ್ಟು?
10,000 entry maintenance.
10,000 ಕೊಡಿ.
But so far as
What are you? Project engineer. ಎಷ್ಟು? 75,000 per month. Enhance ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಇವ್ರೇನು ಹಾಕಿಲ್ವಲ್ಲ.
But the fact remains that without there being, Lord, willful desertion, Lord, the petition cannot be maintainable.
Without going to?
Without there being a willful desertion on the part of the husband, whether 125 proceedings could be, Lord, initiated.
Every husband will say there is no willful
No,
desertion.
it is borne out from.
He has left on her own.
Kindly see, Lord, since conciliation report, Lord, I have produced at page 31. May I just read? Husband denied all allegations, husband ready to take back the matter, but the wife rejected. So, Lord,
But ಎಲ್ಲ bad habits ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ.
Allah, that is not the, Lord.
Anyway, that you settle entry
Yes.
maintenance alva. I will not interfere. Yes. The petitioner is before this court, calling in question an order dated 12/11/2024 by which the wife is granted interim maintenance at ₹10,000. Heard so and so. The petitioner is the husband, the respondent wife. The two get married on 23/6/2018. It transpires that the marriage between the two flounders. On floundering of the relationship, several proceedings are initiated. One such proceeding is a petition seeking maintenance invoking section 125 of the CRPC. The concerned court answering the application awards interim maintenance at ₹10,000. At ₹10,000. 10 or 15?
15,
15 is there.
15,000.
I'm sorry.
At ₹15,000. It is this has driven the husband to this court in the subject petition. The learned counsel Srinivas Vinayak, appearing for the petitioner, submits that the wife has on her own volition deserted the husband and moved to her Elidira, moved to her parental house, and therefore the payment of maintenance is exempted as obtaining under subsection 4 of section 125 of the CRPC. The learned counsel would submit that maintenance that is awarded is on the higher side. Therefore, it should be tweaked or obliterated. The learned counsel appearing for the respondent seeks to submits that the wife did not move away from the house, but it is the husband's torture that led her to move away from the house. And therefore, subsection 4 of section 125 would not become applicable in the case at hand. Nonetheless, it is only an order of interim maintenance at rupees 15,000, that is arrears idea.
Please.
I have given my anxious consideration submissions made by the respective learned counsel and perused the material on record. The order that directs maintenance, directs payment of maintenance at rupees 15,000 is on cogent reasons, as the petitioner is working as a project manager and is earning about 75,000 a month, and therefore the amount that is at 15,000 is not exorbitant for this court to interfere in exercise of its jurisdiction under Article 226 of the Constitution. The other submission that the wife has herself deserted the husband or the house on her own, deserted the husband or the house, and the payment of maintenance is exempted under subsection 4 of section 125 is noted only to be rejected, as the matter is at large before the concerned court, and it is for the concerned court to take note of those submissions as well. In the light of the order not warranting any interference, the petition stands rejected.
Number 23, Archana Magdu.
GST return ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ
Covered, madam.
ಡೇ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಎಸ್ಟರ್ಡೇ
ಮೂರು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ
ಅಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬಟ್ ನನಗೆ ಅದು ಕಾಪಿ ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಇದಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರ ಕಾಪಿ
I served it in the office, but
ಆಫೀಸ್ ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ಕವರ್ಡ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಇದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿ
ಪ್ಲೀಸ್.
Heard, sorry, the petitioner is before this court seeking the following prayer. Heard the learned counsel Srimati Archana Magdam and the learned AGA. The issue relates to refund of GST. Refund/reimbursement of GST paid by the petitioner.
The petitioner has not paid the GST till now because he's seeking
exemption
to pay it.
Annexure C for a moment. Annexure C for a moment.
Exemption alla.
Page 31.
Covered ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ನೋಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ರಿಟರ್ನ್ಸ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಫೈಲ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಅದ್ರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ we have sought for 18% whatever the amount is to be paid. Accordingly, we have given the details to the respondent to pay it, but they did not do so, my lord. Though we have said that we have not paid. Only thing is that if they'll pay, then we'll be pay immediately, my lord. And there is a judgment wherein, my lord,
the learned counsel for the petitioner takes this court through to an order that has driven her to this court. The order reads as follows. Identical orders had become the subject matter of petitions before the plethora of petitions before the coordinate bench of this court in writ petition 9721 of 2019. The coordinate bench has allowed those disposed those petitions by the following order, page 73 to 77. Following the said order, another coordinate bench has by the following order allowed the claim and has followed suit SUIT yet again in another order. A perusal at the orders would indicate that the petitioner is similarly placed and is entitled to the relief that is sought. The learned AGA, though, would refute the submission of the learned counsel for the petitioner, is not in a position to to dispute the law as is laid down by the coordinate bench as quoted supra. In that light, the petition deserves to succeed with the same relief that is granted by the coordinate bench in those cases. As a result, the endorsement is rendered unsustainable and mandamus issues as is sought by the petitioner. For the aforesaid reasons, the following order will quash to mandamus in kelidare.
In this, my lord, at page number 76 and 77 of the judgment, my lord,
ಯಾವುದು madam?
even I am seeking for the same.
Same.
Annexure ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ without insisting on interest or penalty or limitation ಅಂತ. And moreover, the GST authorities are also direct not to take prospective action against the petitioner for a period of 6 months.
Not take any prospective action. Now the quash ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ
the interest
the
on
petitioner is entitled to the same relief that is granted by the coordinate bench in writ petition 9721 of 2019. That should suffice.
Cell number 24, Avinash Bankar.
ಇದು ತುಂಬಾ ಹೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. We'll hear it on 7th.
Please.
List on 7th in the fresh matters list. Yes.
25, Mrs. Tilwadi.
Major penalty of dismissal, my lords, from the service, my lord, without holding an inquiry. So I am reliant upon two judgments.
Ram Sevak, your lordship, not the permanent post, your lordship.
Ram Sevak?
He's been, please, your.
ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ವಾ inquiry?
He's been issued with show cause
Covered
notice.
ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. The petitioner is before this court seeking the following prayer. The learned counsel heard words. The petitioner is appointed as a Gram Sevak / village assistant on 29/8/1997 and comes to be removed from service on 28/10/2021 on certain allegations without holding any inquiry. The petitioner is challenging the said order on the score that the removal of the petitioner from service is an account of certain allegations, and therefore it is an order that casts a stigma upon the petitioner. Such orders which cast a stigma could not have been passed without at the outset holding an inquiry. The learned counsel would place reliance upon the orders passed by coordinate benches in identical circumstances. The orders read as follows. Madam, para 4 in the end, innondu para 4 in the end. Therefore, since the issue stands answered, I deem it appropriate to follow suit SUIT. And in passing the same order, allowed, quashed, liberty, same sorts.
Wait.
Other lane is next.
26, Prashant Gowda.
Post immediate stay ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ಲ.
Permitted to file the wakalat for R4 lordship.
So and so undertakes to enter appearance for the respondent husband. List the matter on 7th. Enhancement
Fourth, third, fourth, fifth, and
4th, 5th illa. 6th or 7th or 10th or 11th? 10th is 10th in the fresh matters list. Next.
Number 28, Santosh B. Rao.
Same.
Covered.
ಅದೇ ಏನ್ covered?
Covered.
That is in Supreme Court ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ. List on 7th again.
Lord, interim order, my lord.
So and so. List on 7th. ಯಾರಿಗೆ notice ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Emergent notice to the respondents returnable by the 17th. There shall be an interim order of stay as spread for till the next date of hearing.
29, Rashmi P. Mandi.
My lord, kindly extend the interim order for stay.
Ashtena submission.
No, my lord. Actually, the respondent is in talking terms and they are trying to arrive at a settlement, my lords. That's why.
When do you want?
Any short date, my lord.
List on 11th in the fresh matters list. Interim order subsisting would continue till the next date of hearing. The submission of the learned counsel to the petitioner is that the talks of settlement between the two are on.
Yes, please.
Number 30, Sitapal Sajjan.
This petition was seeking enhancement of compensation.
emergent notice to the respondent. Husband.
Wife,
Petitioner to serve on the counsel who represents the husband in the trial proceedings. List on 12.
31 Jagdish Patil.
petitioner. Case your orders that.
Consider. Copy ilva?
ಅಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಬಸ್ 5
The
to
third time your orders that meantime he has obtained a loan on the basis of the very same documents.
ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
State bank manager.
Access Bank ನೋಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ
ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಲ್ಲ?
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಇವರು.
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಸರ್?
From 7 to
ಯಾರು ಇದಾರ?
Access Bank your orders that time.
Representation is given to my lords.
It's better they appear and we decided.
Yes, sir. That's.
Yes. Learned AGA.
Meantime, not to your orders.
AGA accepts notice for 1, 2, 3,
1 to 5 and 11.
And 11.
11.
And 11. Emergent notice to the remaining respondents returnable by 17.
Yes.
Yes. List on 17 in the fresh matters list.
32 Gayatri sir.
Here the petition minutes.
Final order. Notice.
Let's, we have sought for the interim order, at least not to appoint Mullets till the matter is heard. They are taking fresh steps to appoint some other person for the same post, Mullets.
But you are dismissed in 9/9/2023.
Correct, Mullets. There was a contempt proceedings initiated by the petitioner here in Mullets, wherein there was some talks to appoint the petitioner, to retake the petitioner. That could not happen, and
Now,
the
how
contempt
can
is dropped.
You are dismissed from service.
Correct.
How can you seek an interim order saying that post should not be filled?
Mullets, because in the year 2019, Mullets, I took a maternity leave, and on the same allegation, Mullets, they had initiated a disciplinary proceedings, Mullets, wherein I had questioned the disciplinary inquiry in the revision, Mullets.
Alright.
In the revision, there was an interim order of not to take me back, Mullets. That they did not take me back to the work, Mullets. They preferred a writ petition, and the same writ petition was dismissed, saying that you'll have to obey the order passed in revision, Mullets. Again, I filed a writ petition since they did not consider the representation to take me back for the work, Mullets. There was a direction, Mullets, for R5, Mullets, SG Kadatkatti appeared in contempt and other proceedings.
1 to 4. HCGP. Vidyavarta Kyaru. HC Kadatkatti.
SG Kadatkatti.
Learned Counsel SG Kadatkatti is directed to accept notice for the respondent. Petitioner to serve. Copy the madam Nimatra. Petitioner to serve set of papers upon SG Kadatkatti. List the matter on 13th in the fresh matters list. Till such time, the respondent shall not precipitate the matter qua the post of the petitioner.
Great.
Yes.
33 Sadiq and Budwala.
Pan ki dukan?
Not ma'am. Dhaba. Dhaba.
Dhaba. Respondent ilva?
ಇಲ್ಲ 10th ಗೆ ಡೇಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಮೈ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಕಮ್ ಆನ್.
List on 10th in the fresh matters list. Interim order subsisting will continue to the next.
Please.
34 Sanjay Chanan.
Last occasion, Rashid
Let's
directed
remind
the.
police protection.
Yes,
Police protection.
and my lord,
Really?
as per my client information, yesterday the respondent too has called to the petitioners, and she insists that you withdraw the writ petition, then I will see whether protection is required or not.
Howda? Howda?
Yes, sent me my lords the audio.
That audio record.
Let him be present before the court.
Please. ನಾ ಇವತ್ತು ಬರಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬಂದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು.
ಇದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿತ್ತಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಟೇಕ್ ನೋಟ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇತ್ತು 2:30 ಬಂದಿತ್ತು.
This court on 29/1/2025 had passed the following order. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the second respondent, police sub-inspector of Amingarh police station, has forced the petitioner or threatened the petitioner to withdraw the writ petition. It is only then he can consider the grant of police protection or otherwise. The learned counsel of the petitioner submits that he has audio recording of the same and can be produced before this court if need arises. In that light, the police sub-inspector of Amingarh police station shall be present before the court on 6th at 2:30 p.m.
Till then, protection, cut off.
The respondent this would not come in the way of the police protection being granted to the petitioner strictly in consonance with the government order dated 4/11/2018.
Please.
Yes.
35 Ravi Hegde.
Covered.
My lord,
Lighter job.
ಕವರ್ಡ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ತಾವೇ
ಆಗುದಿಲ್ವಾ? ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್ ಉಸ್ಮಾನಿ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಬ.
ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಹೊಸ ಜಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ಇದೆ. Annexure T, my lord. 4-5 times, my lord, he has referred.
Prashant Usmani is directed to accept notice for the respondents petitioner to serve set of papers upon the aforesaid council list on 7th in the fresh matters list till such time there shall be an interim order as prayed for.
May I seek on 10th, my lord?
10th already. 10th in the fresh matters.
36 Mrityunjay Tata Bagi.
Notice. Mandamus schedule. Town municipal councillor. They are Gotilala. 2, 3, 4, 5 HCGP, 1 emergent notice. Yes, next.
37 Srinivas Vinayak.
Yes, please, my lord. My lord, in this case, there are two broad issues.
Show cause notice.
No, my lord, the first, there are two issues. One, we are challenging the provisions of the CGST and the Karnataka GST law 75(2). And this is the provisions, my lord, which says if a notice is issued under section 74, even if you succeed in up to the court, then it will be treated under section 73.
That's all. That we'll consider.
And the second is the main, my lord, may I bring the certain facts of this case, my lord?
Yes, sir.
Yes, my lord. In this case, first the audit notice was issued. Kindly see Annexure B, page 68. The proceeding itself was started with the without jurisdiction, my lord. This notice was issued by the respondent number 2, who is the assistant commissioner. Whereas and what he stated, my lord, kindly see the first line.
Which page?
Annexure B, page 68.
What is under challenge?
The challenge is under the show cause notice and the order. But the proceeding started with this notice, my lord.
Assistant Commissioner.
Yes, my lord. Kindly see this.
How do you say it is without jurisdiction?
Yes, my lord. Just kindly see first paragraph, first line and the second last line. It has been decided to undertake the audit of your books of accounts for so and so years. And then it says, I propose to conduct the said audit. Section 65, my lord, may refer to, which only says the commissioner only has this power, unless until he has specifically given section 65
of the GST Act, GST Act.
CGST. And what happened, my lord, in the meantime, the second notice issued by the superintendent, he extended the period, and ultimately the audit report which came, which is beyond even the period of all these notice. The subsection 1.
The commissioner or
The commissioner or any other officer authorized by him.
authorization is not there?
Not there. He himself state, I undertake, my lord. I propose to conduct the said audit. And he said it has been decided, not by the commissioner at all. No authorization. Now, my lord, kindly see the second notice. How the time period was extended. This particular section 65 says audit has to be completed within 3 months. Within 3 months. Here it took more than 2 years. If the time period to be extended only by the commissioner by a reasoned order, that too only for 6 months. May I just point out, my lord, the second notice is the Annexure D, page 73. Page 73. That is by the superintendent. And it says, kindly see the first paragraph. It falsely alleges the old documents were not provided. Documents were already provided 2 months before. After 2 months, kindly see this page, my lord. Page 73.
Yes.
First paragraph, third line. It said now audit period has been extended for 1920. He has no power, my lord, the superintendent. Earlier notice was by the assistant commissioner. He is much over lower in rank. He is the superintendent. He extended further a period 1 year. Now, my lord, kindly see in between. First time observation was given, page 107, Annexure G. Annexure G, my lord.
Yes.
That, my lord, kindly see page number 107. He has no power to make such. In this case, my lord, assistant commissioner, additional commissioner, everybody has already made out a case against me before giving a show cause notice for the same very amount. Kindly see, state the para 10, because only the para 10 in question, that is on the page number 117. My lord, this observation was given in para 10. There is a excess ITC comparing to the GST 2A. I filed the monthly return. That time 2A was not even in place in 2017. My case is for 17-18 only. As per section 65, my lord may refer to, kindly refer again section 65. What it says, subsection 6. Subsection 6. On conclusion of the audit, he has to furnish me the confirmed finding. He has sought my on this. Thereafter, my lord, additional commissioner came into the picture, my lord. Kindly see another Annexure K, page 134. Page 134. Annexure K, my lord. This is the additional commissioner, my lord. I don't know in the same case, superintendent, assistant commissioner, then additional commissioner, which is beyond section 65, my lord.
What's your name, sir?
J.K. Mittal.
Senior counsel?
No, not designated.
The learned counsel J.K. Mittal appearing for the petitioner. The genesis of the issue in the list is undertaking of an audit of the books of accounts of the petitioner. It is admittedly undertaken by the assistant commissioner for the years 2017-18 or 18-19 as the case would be, in terms of section 65 of the CGST Act 2017. The further order that is passed again by the assistant commissioner is extending the time limit for the purpose of audit of the books of accounts of the petitioner for the years 2019-20. The learned counsel takes this court through the Act with particular reference to section 6, subsection 1 of section 65, which clearly mandates that the conduct of audit of books of accounts under section 65 is the power of the commissioner or any officer authorized by the commissioner in that behalf. A perusal at the order is indicative of the fact that the assistant commissioner has on his own volition taken up the audit of the books of account under section 65 of the GST. The subsequent orders that are passed or the appeal appeal is filed?
No, appeal is filed. So cause notice issued, order passed.
The subsequent orders that are passed would all follow the order that is foundationed on the fact that it is without jurisdiction. The issue in the list is with regard to a show cause notice being issued. If the show cause notice is without jurisdiction, it can hardly be said that the petitioner should participate in a proceeding instituted by a person who does not have competence. The issue stands answered while interpreting service jurisprudence by the apex court in the case of Ornex Fisheries versus so and so, 2010-13 SEC page 427. Therefore, there shall be an interim order of stay of the show cause notice so issued and all further proceedings taken thereto till the next date of hearing. Since the challenge is to certain provisions of the CGST Act, objections by the Union of India is imperative in the case at hand. The learned counsel Shivraj Balloli is directed to accept notice for the respondent Union of India.
And other respondents also.
All, to all the respondents. List the matter on 20th. 20th.
Please.
List the matter on 20th February.
24th minutes, Fridays, tax matters.
24th already.
Please.
24th February in the fresh matters list. Objections, if any, by the respondents by then. Yes.
Even the, Lord,
There are two corrections, my lord. One, the extended period was by the superintendent, not by the assistant commissioner. It is written the extension of time was also by assistant commissioner.
That is also without jurisdiction.
Yes. And second, my lord, the SOCO's notice, after that, the order was passed, the stay of the order, my lord. 7/11.
Interim order as spread for. Yes. There shall be an interim
Yes.
order as spread for. That I'll correct.
To make a party, because the provision which is under challenge, both center and state both has made.
Complete the state.
Grateful.
At this stage, the learned counsel for the petitioner seeks leave of this court to implead the state as a party respondent to these proceedings. The request is acceded to. The learned AGA is directed to accept notice for the 7th respondent. List on
Copies.
24th.
Grateful, man.
Please.
38, Nilkada.
So advance copies would be served, my lords, in tax matters.
Srinivas.
Like in all matters, my lords, if advance copies are served, my lords, we would be able to seek instructions, my lords, before any interim order.
5 copies.
If advance copies are served,
6 copies I know.
we could have sought instructions, my lords, and
The copy kodi.
please.
Yes. On 24th. Objections hakonga.
Please.
Obliged.
Why have you withdrawn? Yes. Sir. Why have you withdrawn teacher code? Bani. Niva Yuralva.
my lord, Avinash Angadi, my lord, R2.
Huh?
Avinash Angadi for NCISM. This is NCISM.
Ayush. Oh, sorry.
Ayush.
Avinash. Union of India, Shivraj
Please.
Budali. Second, third, and 2 and 3. Who has withdrawn teacher code?
My lord, respond number 3, my lord.
3 are medical assessment and rating board.
Yes, rating, please.
Council Avinash Angadi accepts notice for respondents 2 and 3.
Lord,
Even for Union of India, my lords, since Ayush Bhatt's he had.
All right. Yes. Avinash Angadi for all 3. Please. Fourth ಏನಿದೆ? Aligarh, Unani and Dharwad. ಅವರೇ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು.
Lord, I'll dispense, my lord, seek dispensation, my lord.
Learned counsel for the petitioner files a memo seeking dispensation of issuance of notice to the 4th respondent. In the light of the memo, the notice to 4th respondent stands dispensed. Copy kodi. Idu 18th fresh matters.
Interim order, my lord.
Interim order. There shall be an interim order of stay as prayed for till the next date.
Please.
39, Girish Patil.
My lords, I appear for the petition in this case. Petition, yes, my lord. He's been correct under 302, my lords, and since 6 years, 9 months, he is inside, my lord. Kindly, my lords, may have a look at annexure.
First parole or second parole, sir?
4 times he's been already been released.
4
my lord.
times?
This is the 5th time, but already on the same condition, he has been released for 90 days already, my lord. And the police only.
302 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಚೆ ಕಡೆನೇ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
Only for 15 days, 20 days, only for once he has been out for 90 days. And also that too for the same reason, my lord.
No,
it is there in, my lord, it is there in.
What is the reason, sir?
For cultivating the land, my lords. Please, my already this honorable court has granted extensively on the same reason, my lord. And even the reason quoted is that in annexure F, my lord, the order passed by the
earlier orders ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ?
Earlier orders, my lord, annexure C ಅಲ್ಲಿ nominal role of the prisoner. If my lords look at
parole order ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ, sir?
Annexure B for a moment. Last time ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು 18/11/23 to 30/11/23.
Court has granted ಅಲ್ಲ?
Last time ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Fourth time 30/11/23 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Which writ petition? The petitioner is before this court seeking the following prayer. Petitioner yaru? He is the convict?
No, my lord. Yes, my lord. He is the convict, but replaced by his mother.
The mother of the convict has preferred the subject petition seeking release of his son on parole, who is undergoing imprisonment for being convicted in SC 17 of 2013 for offences punishable under section 302 inter-alia. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that parole had been granted to the petitioner on earlier occasions, and the petitioner has not incurred any adverse report from the hands of the police while he was out on parole, and has
Annexure C, my lords, that has been mentioned. Yes, surrender in time, my lords.
and has surrendered in time to the goal at every time when he was out on parole. In that light, and the parole being granted by this court earlier, I deem it appropriate to grant the petitioner parole for a period of 30 days.
90 days, my lord, 90 days, please.
For a
Please,
period of,
please,
for a
my lord.
period of 60 days from the date of receipt of the copy of the order. To
And
become
liberty may be granted for extension, my lord, please.
operational from Monday and 2nd. Yes.
Cell number 40, Shivraj C. Ballaki.
He has been notified by giving advance copies. This would, may I seek a week's accommodation? ASGs would want to appear in this matter.
All right. They are Venkatesh Karvina.
No, lords. Arvind Kamath, lords.
Right. Don't precipitate till then. Yes.
Am I audible, Your Lordship?
1 minute, sir. We'll stay into notice and all for the proceedings. The learned counsel.
Show cause notice, lords. Show cause notice is challenged.
Maybe. So, learned counsel Shivraj
Premature.
Submits, accepts notice for the respondents and submits the
Lords, the grounds urged by the petitioner can be agitated before the adjudicating authority.
additional Solicitor General would appear in the matter, list the matter on 7th in the fresh matters list. Till such time, the respondent shall not precipitate the matter. Yes.
Only one submission, Your Lordship. The show cause notice, they have to adjudicate by 5th of February. Because the time limit, so let them not do that.
I have told you. You are before the court, sir. Yes.
Great.
41,
Madam's directing the respondents to hand over.
Which college should return, sir?
Respond number 2, madam. And
Who appears? Notice Akbar.
GK Hiregaudar is respondents for 2 and 3.
Hiregaudar.
Yes, ma'am. 2 and 3.
Learned counsel GK Hiregaudar is directed to accept notice for respondents 2 and 3. Petitioner 1 year.
One is appearing K. Anand Kumar.
K. Anand Kumar. Yes. Counsel for the petitioner to serve set of papers upon the aforesaid counsel 10th in the fresh matters list.
10th.
Yes.
42, Sabil Ahmed, Gayatri SR.
This court was complied, and I
Complied,
propose his position.
There, madam.
I'll propose for OTS, my lord. Let them consider the same, my lords. And
3 ಲಕ್ಷ.
If there is a direction by this honorable court, my lords, to consider the representation.
ಆಯ್ತು ವಾಪಸ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
please, your lordship.
ಆಯ್ತು, you consider the representation and pass orders. OTS proposal ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ? I can't issue a mandamus for OTS.
ಇಲ್ಲ, my lord, ಇನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ, my lord. So proposal, I shall furnish the same, my lord.
See, whatever. The petitioner is before this court seeking the following prayer. This court had, by an order dated 21/1/2025, which read as follows, granted certain, has passed certain order for redelivery of possession on payment of 50,000.
Yes, please, your lordship.
On payment of 50,000, as the loan amount itself was 3,50,000. The counsel for the petitioner submits that he would submit a representation to the bank for redressal of his grievance. The representation, if submitted, the bank shall consider the same and pass necessary orders in accordance with law. The petitioner, however, shall not default in payment of equal monthly installments as was being paid earlier.
Who bless your lordship?
Ordered accordingly.
Who bless?
Yes.
43, Jagdish Patil.
For petitioners, offense under section 304A, my lords. Last occasion, my lordship had directed me to produce document to show that compensation has been paid or not.
ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
8 lakhs as full and final settlement. Wherein I produced a joint memo along with the order
ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರಿಗೆ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ರ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ?
Sorry.
Is it before me? There's an interim order of Vishwas.
Vishwas.
Yeah. Which accused is this?
Accused number 3, Manoj.
Neevu?
Accused number 1 and 2.
Owners of the building.
Owners of the building.
Compensation ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ owners. They served unrepresented.
Rash and negligent ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ? The petitioner accused number 1 and 2 are at the doors of this court seeking quashment of the proceedings in CC so and so registered. CC 9?
CC, Manoj.
In CC so and so registered for offence punishable under section 304A, inter-alia. This court, qua accused number 3, the architect of the building, had quashed the proceedings owing to the fact that there cannot be rash or a negligent act of an architect. The petitioners, though owners of the building, owners of the building cannot be alleged of any rash or negligent act for the death of son,
father.
Death of the father of the second respondent complainant, as it was an accident, not because of negligence or not negligence on the part of the petitioners. The issue, if further proceedings are permitted to continue against these petitioners, it would run foul of the judgment of the apex court in the case of Ambalal D. Bhatt versus State of Gujarat, 1972, 3 SCC 525, Court Para 8 and 10. In the light of the issue, in the light of the aforesaid judgment of the apex court and the factum of the accused 1 and 2 being owners of the property, cannot be held to have acted rash in a rash or a negligent manner. Permitting further proceedings would become an abuse of the process of the law and result in miscarriage of justice for the aforesaid reasons.
Sorry, Manoj. Complainant's brother-in-law, Manoj.
Complainant's brother-in-law.
Please.
44, PG Chikanaram, KL Patil.
Please, in this case, I filed memo seeking not the notice to so and so response may kindly be held sufficient to lordships. Since they have refused the notice, your lordships.
Who has refused, sir?
Of the response we have mentioned in the memo, your lordship. All those responses are refused, the lordship.
ಇದು ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಮುಗಿಯೋಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಮುಗಿದೋಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪೇಪರ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ತಾವು ಪೇಪರ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ
ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
5th ತಾವು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಸರ್.
5th ಹಾಕ್ಲಾ?
ಅಲ್ಲಿ 5th ಪೇಪರ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ತಗೋತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇನ್ ಸೋ ಫಾರ್ ದೀಸ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದಿ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಮೇ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಹೆಲ್ಡ್ ಸಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಟು ಲಾರ್ಡ್ಶಿಪ್ಸ್.
ರಿಮೈನ್ ಅನ್ಸರ್ಡ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇಕೇ ಬೇಕು.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪೇಪರ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ತಗೋತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ದೀಸ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ರೆಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ದಿ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಯು ಲಾರ್ಡ್ಶಿಪ್ಸ್.
ವೇರ್ ಅಫಿಡವಿಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ?
ನಾಟ್
ವೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಅಫಿಡವಿಟ್ ದಟ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ರಿಫ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ನೋಟಿಸ್?
ನಾಟ್ ದಿ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ನಾಟ್ ದಿ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಶೋನ್ ದಿ ನಾಟ್ ದಿ
ವೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ದಿ ರಿಫ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಹೌದು, ರಿಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಂತ
ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ?
ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಟಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ.
ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ
ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ
ಇದು ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. A perusal at the cause list is indicative of the fact that several of the respondents have refused notice. Those of the respondents who have refused notice shall be shown by their name and as served in the cause list. Paper publication shall be taken against only those respondents who have not refused notice. Yes.
Connected matter also, Lord.
Same order.
Same order. Lord, may I request, Lord, but the paper publication or honor before 5th, it may be more the 10th, your Lordship.
The paper publication, the earlier order of taking of paper publication or to those unserved respondents,
honor before
which is now modified, shall be taken honor before the 10th of February 2025.
Please.
46.
45. My lord.
45.
First matter is required to de-link, my lord. Second matter is withdrawn.
In terms of the memo 45.1, automatic de-link ಆಯ್ತು ಬಿಡಿ.
De-link.
List the matter for preliminary hearing. First time ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರೋದಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಸ್ಟೇನೂ ಇದೆ.
List the matter in preliminary hearing, interim order subsisting will continue to the next date.
46 is covered by the honorable court.
ಯಾವ್ದು refund of GST ನಾ?
GST.
ಕೊಡಿ.
Pre-GST and post-GST issue. my lord.
ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ನೋಡಿಲ್ವಾ?
7-2.
There are n number of judgments have been dismissed.
7-2.
N number will take it on 6th in the fresh matters.
Please.
Yes. We'll close it on that day. Next.
48, ZM Buttarki.
Maintainability of WPY. Orders alliದೆ.
Yes, sir.
Maintainability ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಮೇಲೆ.
So as per the office objection is raised, all are complied.
Complied. Maintainability and comply ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
Maintainability ಬಗ್ಗೆ question ಅಲ್ಲಿ raise ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, it has come in the cost list.
What's the matter?
Matter pertaining that the person has been convicted for one offense, he is in custody and his term has been completed. The interpretation of section 427 and 428 of CRPC is concerned. That is, he has been arrested, produced before the court on 18/7/2002, and subsequently he has been taken under protection warrant to some other court in Thane, wherein during the pendency of this investigation in trial, he has been convicted in another case which has been taken to Thane for life imprisonment. That is on 20/10/2005.
So the highest is life imprisonment.
Life. So 427 subclause 2, it is a mandatory provision. Say that a person who is undergoing a life imprisonment convicted for another life imprisonment, it is must to one this one. That is the thing.
One life, one imprisonment.
ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇದೆ ಸರ್. ಇದನ್ನು ಹಂಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇದೆ. But the prison authority are not releasing because already 22 years have been passed.
All right, look
I'll
into
get.
it.
Yes, please.
The learned office objections by maintainability
Please.
stands overruled. The learned AGA accepts notice for respondent 1, 2 and 3 to secure instructions and make submissions. List on 10th in the fresh matters list.
Even my prayer is that they call for the record from the jail prison authority.
They will get
Please.
I will get.
this.
49, Shad Matpati.
Which date?
Annexure B, my lords, typed copy, my lord, approved,
It's all
which
right.
is not. But fifth respondent, my lords, without making me as a party,
Has approached the appellate authority, is it?
my lord,
Without making you a party, what?
filed a writ petition before this honorable court, my
Which
lord,
petition, sir?
which is at, my lord, page 28, my lord.
In fact, the petitioner has no locus, my lords. The only temporary arrangement. After my lords passing some order, he has been permitted, my lords, to temporarily distribute the, my lords,
Who has been?
the respondent.
My lord, respondent 5, my lords, filed a writ petition on the ground of compassionate, my lords, transfer the license in his favor.
ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
Please, my lord, page
ತಾತ್ಕಾಲಿಕವಾಗಿ.
33,
ತಾತ್ಕಾಲಿಕವಾಗಿ.
my lord,
Yes.
page 33, I have produced the copy.
To transfer the fair price shop. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ whenever I pass this order, I write another rider. Only if it is not handed over to
ಅಲ್ಲ,
somebody
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್
else.
ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ತಾತ್ಕಾಲಿಕವಾಗಿ ಬೇರೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. Not permanent transfer. Temporary arrangements will be made, my lords.
Already
if in
invested
substance of, my
transaction
lords,
is, my lord, transaction copies also.
You play with this problem, that PDS problem ಅಲ್ಲೇ ನೀವು. The petitioner, ಅಲ್ಲ, the fifth respondent, fifth ಏನದು?
Fifth respondent.
The fifth respondent was before this court in writ petition 106778 of 24. Seeking transfer of the fair price shop license that was in the name of his father and on his death. This court allows the petition on 21st November 2024. By then, the fair price shop was, the license to run the fair price shop was handed over to the petitioner.
sorry, my lord. It is not a license. He is already a license holder. He is already a license holder. He is running a fair price shop.
Petitioner was handed over the said
Additional.
fair price shop also to run temporarily.
Temporary.
Temporarily. The petitioner is now before this court contending that his rights are taken away by the order passed by the coordinate bench without, before whom he was not a party. In that light, there shall be an interim order of stay as prayed for only if the petitioner is running the fair price shop even today. till the next date of hearing, 10th, fresh matters, to petitioner to serve on the council. ಯಾರ ಪೇರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ?
1 to 4 state, my lord.
ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್ ಮಠಪತಿ.
Lord, I am the petitioner.
ನೀವು ಅಪೀಲು ಆಗ್ತಂಗಿದೆ?
Please, my lord, against the writ petition, appeal was filed, where I have, my lord's liberty was given to file a writ petition, my lord.
He was not party to the writ.
All right, yes. So,
My lord, notice to fifth
Karnataka
respondent.
AGA accepts notice for fourth respondent, 5 ಗಾರು.
Our-
ಇವಾಗ petition ಯಾರ ಪೇರಾಗಿದ್ರು?
Not see SM Patil anta, he is a trial court advocate maybe. Sir. I'll take out notice, my lord, emergent.
The learned counsel shall serve the fifth respondent by way of hand summons.
Please.
Yes, next.
50 Anil Kade.
ಯಾವುದು withdrawal ಅಂತಿತ್ತು, ಆಯ್ತಾ? 47 ಆಯ್ತಾ?
This, my lord, the complaint was lodged, my lord, on 15/4. Petitioner, my lord, has sent a, my lord, complaint through post on 15/4/2023. Though, my lord, it was received, the FIR registered, my lord, after 2 months on 15/6/2023.
Office objections overruled. The learned AGA is directed to accept notice for the respondent. 1 to 4 year, 3 year.
My lord, 3 to, my lord, 3 to, my lord,
Bekiga.
8 are private persons.
So why do you want them?
They have been discharged in a charge sheet.
Notice agla. Yes. 3 to 8 emergent notice. 3 to 9 emergent notice returnable by 21st. Yes.
Skill number 51, Ramchandra Mani.
Appear, my lord, for the petitioner. This is a case of, my lord, retired HESCOM employee who was deprived, my lord, of his pensionary benefits and, my lord, recovery. On the earlier occasion, my lord, my lords, my lord, that was, my lord, put to challenge before the appellate court, my lord, writ appeal, it was confirmed. My lord, contempt was filed, my lord, wherein in the contempt, my lord, they reported the compliance. Page number 96, annexure G1. My lord, several other, my lord, benefits were not released. Contempt was closed, my lord, relegating the petitioner to seek afresh. Page number 99.
So my order is confirmed.
Yes, my lord. Still, my lord, nearly 57 lakhs.
ಇನ್ನು 57 ಲಕ್ಷ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಾ?
ಅದು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದು
ಕಾಮ್ಟೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Learned counsel BS Kamte is directed to accept notice for the respondent.
all the respondents.
All respondents.
Yes.
Petitioner to serve set of papers upon the council, 10th in the fresh matters list.
Great.
Cell number 52, Gangadhar Swasthgiri.
ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು?
Till yesterday night, my lord, they kept quiet and, my lord, they called to my client, my lord, at night, 9 o'clock. ನಾಳೆಯಿಂದ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ರ ಬರ್ರಿ.
Devi Hosur is concerned, my lords, yesterday they are working, my lord. And
6
these, my lords,
persons.
yesterday they have informed to work from today, my lords. They told we will approach High Court and will come to work.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ ಕೇಳಿ.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ ಸರ್.
Ready this.
And, my lord, let them file, my lord, affidavit, my lords, not to, my lord, continue like this, your lordship, and let there be.
The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the, how many people will be given work?
All people.
All. Very good. All the, who are respondents idara ella really?
Respond number 2, federation, your lordship, the workman.
All the members of the respondent number 2 would be offered work as was undertaken earlier.
Please.
The
So far as Arbami is concerned, my lord.
So far as?
Arbami horticulture.
So far as Arabavi horticulture?
University college
Office
is
another.
college, my lord.
Horticulture college is concerned. The list the matter on 6th at 2:30 PM.
Please.
To submit with regard to their taking back to duties, and further orders would be passed on the said date.
Let them file affidavit, your lordship.
First ಹೋಗಿ.
ಅಲ್ಲ we are ready, my lord.
ಇವತ್ತು ಹೋಗಿ.
ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ ಸರ್.
ಇವತ್ತೇ
hands ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಮೇಲೆ first take.
My lord, all are here only, my lord. From tomorrow, my lord, we will.
Already we informed.
ನಾಳೆಯಿಂದ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದೆಲ್ಲ 6ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ನೋಡು. first ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ.
And even, my lord, that award amount also.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಇವತ್ತೇ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು.
Better.
First ಕೆಲಸ
Just
one by one. ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ first.
Please.
That insofar as that amount is also not at paid, lordship.
And close ಮಾಡ್ತಾ
Bad
ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
words.
Close ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
Yes.
6ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು 6th at 2:30. First ask them to go and work.
Please. Deeply obliged.
ಆಯ್ತು.
Much obliged.
ತೊಂದರೆ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಡಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ.
No.
ತೊಂದರೆ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಡಿ. ಅವ್ರು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ.
Please.
6ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು I will take it.
Please. Deeply obliged.
Please.
53 ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ್ ಎಂ ಖಾರ್ವಿ, ಎಸ್ ಬೇತೂರ್ಮಾ.
ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡಿ. Adjournment pay. Your Venkatesh Karvi's colleague.
Yes, ma'am.
You are ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me. Put it.
Writ of mandamus, my lords. Kindly see annexure F, my lords. They did not consider the
adjournment
respondent number 3 to consider.
ಇರ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿ madam.
They did not consider the representation, my lords.
What
Kindly see annexure F, my lords.
page?
29, my lords.
You are more meritorious, is it?
Please, ma'am.
53.
Heard the learned counsel appearing for the petitioners. The learned counsel for the petitioner taking this court to the documents appended to the petition would seek to demonstrate that the petitioners are more meritorious and the work ought to have been given to the petitioners, and to that effect have submitted a representation. The learned counsel appearing for respondent 3 and 4 seeks time to secure instructions with regard to the fate of the representations list on 7th in the fresh matters list.
Please.
Yes.
54 Ravi Hegde, SC Booty.
For the respondent. My lord, order of suspension has been challenged in this writ petition. My lord, in the last occasion, my lord, I have relied the lordship judgment. My lord, the writ petition is not maintainable.
Why not maintainable?
My lord, it is not a penalty.
So, not maintainable. No writ petition can be said to be not maintainable. They are not entertainable. Every petition is maintainable. Article 226, sir.
Please.
ಆಯ್ತು ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿಡಿ.
Please.
No representation on behalf of the petitioner. 10th in the fresh matters list. Next.
5 Abhinandan Hiremat.
Anganwadi
station. Anganwadi
welcome, my lords. There was a direction for the government advocate to.
I'm here. Before the petitioner could approach this court, your lordship, the selection has been already done, your lordship. So there is no scope for the petitioner to be taken in, your lordship.
Challenge this.
Please.
Putra copy. You have to challenge it. Amend Madi.
Please, my lords.
Yes.
I may be permitted to amend.
Petitioner is at liberty to. The counsel for the state, the HCGP, in furtherance of the order dated 22/1/2025, has placed on record an office order dated 30/1/2025, which rejects the claim of the petitioner. The learned counsel of the petitioner seeks leave of this court to raise a challenge to the said communication dated 30th January 2025. Amend ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಹೊಸದಾಗ್ತೀರಾ?
Sir.
ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? Amend ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಹೊಸದಾಗ್ತೀರಾ?
I'll amend.
The needful be done by the whenever you want you challenge.
Please.
Challenge and move it. Yes. Next.
Grateful.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದಲ್ಲ E&C. Fertilizer control order.
Some matters are more pertains to E&C rice, transport of rice.
ಯಾವ್ದು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ?
Girish Dharwad ಅವರು.
57.
56 ಶೆಟ್ರದ್ದು ಯಾವುದು?
Short question.
Bioproducts, fertilizer.
ಟೈಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ ದಿನ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ. ರೈಸ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಡ.
Rice transport 57.
ಅದು ಜಸ್ಟಿಸ್ ಹೇಮಂತ್ ಚಂದನ್ ಗೌಡರ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ?
Please.
ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಕೊಡಿ. Were already placed, ಕೊಡಿ.
In my case,
already placed, already gone. ಬೇಡ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಮಂತ್ ಚಂದನ್ ಗೌಡರ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್. Yes, 58, Pirzade.
Interim order may kind of extend.
Interim order petition. Yes. 56, 56 list on 10th in the fresh matters list, sorry, 10th at 4 p.m. Interim order subsisting will continue to the next date of hearing. 57 disposed. 58.
58, my lord, fertilizer control order mode.
The same day,
Lord,
10th at
as,
4 p.m. interim order continues.
Lord, as against 2 and 3 already questioned. Please.
59.
59 rise, my lords.
59 disposed. HCJ.
My lords, one of the
59.1, my lords, rise. 59.2 also rise.
59.1 and 2 full Girish Edward Muru.
Girish Edward rise.
Fertilizer,
fertilizer, my lords.
10th 4 p.m. Shivsai Patil.
Idu, adulteration and petrol, my lords, 60. Petrol bunk.
Oh, this is
mixing
petrol.
up.
Same list on 10th. Interim order ideyala. Interim order subsisting will continue to the next date of hearing.
62 Satish is Raichu.
Lord, serial number 60.
Low quality seeds.
Lord,
60 N.
My application for stay is pending, my lord.
Huh?
My application for stay is pending, my lord.
List on 10th at 4 p.m. 60. There shall be an interim order of stay till the next date of hearing.
Please.
Yes. 62 tender.
Interim order of status quo has been granted.
Oh, this Amit Kumar Deshpande.
Lords, in serial number 62, I have filed wakalat for R4, 5 and 6, my lords.
Learned counsel so and so submits that he has entered appearance for R4, 5 and 6. Barcode. Name. Registry to print the name of so and so is appearing for R4, 5 and 6. Interim order subsisting will continue to the next date of hearing. List on 11th in the fresh matters list.
Sahabrilla.
11th. Yes.
11. Mobilization.
63 Dinesham Kulkarni.
Let's have filed retirement memo, my lords. I may be permitted to retire.
Who has filed wakalat? Where is the acknowledgement of communication of memo for retirement to the respondent, the petitioner?
Let's have filed memo on 16/1/2025.
ಆಯ್ತು ಮೆಮೊ ಅವ್ರು ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾರಾ petitioner?
My lords, I have issued the letter, my lords, to the petitioner, my lords.
No madam, they can't retire like that. ಯಾವತ್ತು ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀರಾ madam?
My lords, I do not have instruction regarding that, my lords.
We'll take it next week. ಯಾರು ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ವಕಾಲತ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
Yes, my lords.
List on 10th in the fresh matter. Fresher 10th ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿ ಸಾಕು.
Obliged. Because there is interim order in this.
That interim order continue ಮಾಡಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Yes.
My lord, in this,
Today no time.
A week's time, my lord, because we have sought for measurement.
Anyway, ಇವತ್ತು ಟೈಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ.
At least 1 week, my lord.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದನ್ನ 7th ಹಾಕಿ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಬಿ ಗ್ರೂಪ್. 7th ಬೇಡ, 10th. 10th.
Much more.
65.
I am for R3.
65.
No, 65.
64.
64 10th.
65 BB Bajantri, DM Bandi.
ಅದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ 10th.
66 Shivrajas Badoli.
Same 10th.
67 Subhash Tebaddi. 68 KL Patil.
10th ಎಲ್ಲ 10th.
69
10th
Girish
Badwa.
Yadwar.
10th. Yes, Girish.
69 stoppage of pension, my lord. May I seek in fresh matters? 69.
69. List the matter on 7th in the fresh matters list.
Please.
68.
Yes. Pension ಯಾರ್ದಾರ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು immediate ಹೇಳಿ will take it.
Yes, that's why I moved it.
Pension terminal benefits ಆತರ ಏನಿದೆ. Yes.
Great.
70 SB Dodgoda. 10th.
Short point. ಈಗೆಲ್ಲ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಡಿ. 11th fresh matters. Yes.
71 Sunil Desai.
12th.
My lord, I appeal for the respondents, my lord.
12th ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ ಅವಿನಾಶ್.
Please.
72,
My lord, the recruitment notification has been stayed, my lord, since.
Chaudhary, 72 Allah. List on 10th in the fresh matters list.
Oblige.
73 Girish Yadva.
Vidian Girish.
I am for the child.
I am for the old age mother, my
ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ
lord.
ಏನಾಗಿದೆ? The tribunal directed mutation of the name of the senior citizen. But I filed an appeal. Now the deputy commissioner, keeping it pending, has remanded the matter only in respect of more on maintenance. So far as mutation is concerned, what this honorable court has held, that can't be done by the tribunal. If it is only regarding maintenance, the entire matter may be remanded to the tribunal to consider. Aste irudu question.
10th fresh matters.
Please.
You are there?
Yes. I'm glad, my lord.
74 KL Patil.
It's for mandamus.
10th fresh matters.
75 Subhash Sandur.
My lord, pleadings are complete. Career advancement scheme.
ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಬರ್ಲಿ. List on 13th.
Fresh matters.
ಬೇಡ. Preliminary hearing.
May I see?
76.
Sajid Ahmed Kodwala.
Mandamus, my lord.
Sajid Sadiq.
Sajid is my son.
You are both. Yes.
My son, my lord.
Son.
Elder brother's son.
All right.
Mandamus, my lord, next week, any date.
7th fresh matters.
Please.
77 M.N. Shankaregoda.
My lord, matter is covered by the Honorable Supreme Court judgment, my lord. In
I have
favor
filed,
of
I have entered appearance, Your Lordship, for the department.
I saw.
Madam.
I'll file my objections.
What's your name?
Chaitanya Biraj. The name of other two councils be deleted, Your Lordship.
ಚೇತನ ಬಿರಾಜ್ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ.
The name of
first
other,
matter
first matter,
ನೀವಿಲ್ವಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ.
Then when do you want? Will you take it on?
Connected ಇದೆ.
I'll verify, Your Lordship. Verify.
77 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
77 ಅಲ್ಲಿ I've already filed, Your Lordship. 77.1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
77.1.
I've already filed. The name of other two councils be deleted.
ಅದು
Shivraj
ಯಾರು-
Balloli and
ಯಾರು delete?
Girish Hulmani.
ಗಿರೀಶ್ ಹುಳಿಮನಿ delete.
Delete. Shivraj Balloli also delete.
Register to delete the name of Shivraj Balloli and Girish Hulimani. List the matter on 17th.
Please.
Yes. 17th for
78
preliminary hearing.
M.R. Kambiyur. HR
My
Kambiyur.
lord, 14th Friday.
17th Friday na? 17th Friday ಅಲ್ಲ sir, Monday.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್, my lord.
Oh, January.
Tax on Friday ಬೇಕಾ? 14th.
Much. My lord, 78 is my registration has been deregistered. This is covered by lordship disposed of the matter.
78 fresh matters on 10th.
ಅಲ್ಲ deregistration ಆಗಿದ್ದು lordship has been disposed of my matters only.
ನಾನೇ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ.
Please, my lord. That's what you.
List on 10th in the fresh matters.
ಇಲ್ಲ 6th 7th ಹಾಕಿ covered.
ಅದೇನು 2 ದಿನ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 7th ಹಾಕಿ Friday. Yes.
Please, my lord. Much.
My lord, 79.
79.
5 ಜನ ರಿಟೈರ್ಡ್ ಆಗ್ಯಾರ, ಅದ್ರೊಳಗೆ 4 ಜನ ರಿಟೈರ್ಡ್ ಆಗ್ಯಾರ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ಸ್,
Authorization.
ಪೆನ್ಷನ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಆನಂತರ 2016 ಇದು ವೈಲ್ ಇನ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ನಾಗ ಡೆತ್ ಆಗ್ಯಾರ, ಆನಂತರ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಪೆನ್ಷನ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೇನೇನಾಗ್ತದೆ? ಆಯ್ತು. List on 7th in the fresh matters list. Yes. Fresh matter ಲಾಕ್ ಮುಗಿಸೋಣ.
84 Suraj Muthunal.
Please, petition, election matter, my lord.
Name covered.
My lord,
Covered by judgment was very.
my lord, last time, my lords, it was heard for some time and it was posted for hearing, my lord.
Hearing ಇವತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ.
ಅಲ್ಲ, hearing
Please.
and other two matters, my lords, were disposed of on the
disposed.
very same day. Listing range up just as Raju's case. In this case, one of the petitioner was permitted to contest in the election. Only to that extent, my lords, there was a clarification short minutes, matter which is covered by judgment of coordinate bench.
ಕೊಡಿ. ಜಸ್ಟಿಸ್ ಶ್ಯಾಮ್ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಅವರು.
Hegde sir. T. Nagaraj.
ಇದನ್ನು ಕವರ್ಡ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ.
ಇಲ್ಲ, my lord. Notes,
ಆಯ್ತು, ನಾಳೆ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ. Tomorrow.
Please.
my lord, tomorrow, but Monday, my lord.
Monday. All right. Monday. Yes. Next.
85 HR Kambiyur.
My lord, may I seek on 14th February. 14th. It's my refund, my lord. GST refund.
Fund of covered.
14th my lords, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ನೂ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ.
SO ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ.
ಯಾವ್ದು 85 ಆ?
85 and connected matters.
Connected matters ಅದು refund of GST is covered.
Please.
Please.
14th.
Why 14th 7th is ನೀವಿರಲ್ವಾ 7th?
ಇಲ್ಲ
ಇದನ್ನ
senior counsel has been engaged.
On covered matter ಅಲ್ಲ.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರದೇ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್.
He is engaged, Mr. Kambiyur.
All right, sir. List on 14th.
Much.
86
Prithviraj P. Hitalmani.
Cancellation of registration.
7th.
Please.
87.
Notice ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ first time ಆಯ್ದೇನು 86 ಅಲ್ಲಿ
Last time ಬಂದಿತ್ತು.
ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ ಆಯ್ತು 86 Friday fresh matters.
87. HM Dharwad.
25. P group elect 25 notice or list on 22 and 25. In the meantime, office objections be complied with. Anganwadi.
DC ಎಲ್ಲ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಹಾರಿಸಿದ್ರು DC ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಒಂದು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ
Learned AG is directed to accept notice for respondent 1, 2, 3, all the respondents. The service of the petitioner as Anganwadi worker shall not be disturbed till the next date of hearing. List on 20th in the fresh matters list. Yes.
Non-compliance of office objection for first time. Serial number 88. Sachin C. Angadi.
Your Lordship, sorry to interrupt, Your Lordship. In 87, serial number 87, Your Lordship. Petitioner is not there on the post, Your Lordship. At present, Your Lordship.
Not there on the
participants
post.
ಅಂತ ಆಗಲ್ಲ.
Interim order ನೋಡಿ.
Because she has been
Relieved.
ಹೌದು. And she is seeking for
interim order ಏನು ಬೇಡ.
posting.
ಬರೀ notice list on ಯಾವತ್ತಲ್ಲ 20th ಅಲ್ಲ
20th.
next
88. Sachin C. Angadi.
Office objection first.
first time week's time is granted to comply with the office objections. In the event the office objections would be complied list all these matters in the fresh matters list on Friday.
92, Your Lordship.
93 is
Your
covered.
Lordship, 92.
91, Your Lordship. But it is not updated, Your Lordship.
91
91. 91, 90,
376.
99, 100.
ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಏನಿದೆ
ಕಂಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, Your Lordship.
ಏನ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ
Office objections ಕಂಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 376 and robbery.
ಕರ್ಬಿಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಒಂದೊಂದಾಗಿ 1 minute ಟೈಮ್ ಇದೆ ಕರ್
89. Lakshmikant K.
a week's time is granted to comply with the office objections. Next
90. Chaitanya S. Viraj.
yes Chetna madam mandamus office objections overruled. List the matter on 7th in the fresh matters list. Yes ಇದೇನು ಕಂಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ 91 92
92.
91 ಮೇಡಮ್ ಚೇತನಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಫೀ ಕಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ that can't be overruled.
Your Lordship.
Office objection is court fee not paid. Counsel Chetna madam alli the petitioner is granted time up to 7th to comply with the office objections. In the event it stands complied, list this matter on 7th in the fresh matters list. Yes.
91. Umme Salma.
Learned counsel submits office objections have been complied with. List tomorrow. Yes. 92.
92, Your Lordship, in so far as
Your Lordship, memo with documents, Your Lordship, 91.
ಏನ್ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್
Medical ಇದೆ, Your Lordship.
ಅಲ್ಲ
ನಾಳೆ ಕೊಡಿ. Yes.
rowdy sheet open against.
Appearing online.
ನಾಳೆ ಕೊಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್.
Appearing online, Your Lordship.
ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಕೊಡಿ. ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕೊಡಿ. The learned counsel ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. The learned counsel files certain documents. ಕಾಪಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ವಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? ಕಾಪಿ ಕೊಡಿ. ಏನು ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಮಾ?
Medical of
ಅಲ್ಲ ಬಟ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ 376 and robbery ಇದೆ that cannot be. ಅಲ್ಲ 376 and robbery that cannot be more.
ಮಂಡೇ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ ಅಲ್ಲ. Note just go through it.
Please.
File certain memo file ಹಾಕಿ. The same is taken on record. Monday. Next.
Your Lordship, 92, Your Lordship, other brothers, Your Lordship, day before yesterday, Your Lordship has
Rowdy sheeter.
Rowdy sheet
ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ ಅದು.
connected numbers ಇದಾವೆ ಸರ್.
ಕೊಡಿ. ಕೊಡಿ ಅದು.
Numbers, Your Lordship.
Same order.
Same.
Madam, basic ಜ್ಞಾನೇಂದ್ರ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ.
Day before yesterday.
ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಜ್ಞಾನೇಂದ್ರ ಸ್ವಾಮಿದು ಈಗ ಒಂದು 4-5 ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
He is also one of the brother, my lord.
Same order. This guidelines follow ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Same ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡಿ.
Oh, bless.
Next.
93, Kalluri.
Matter is covered by my lords coordinate, decision of coordinate benches.
Court field.
My lords, I'll pay it right now, my lords.
Covered ಯಾವ್ದಕ್ಕೆ?
Please, my lords.
Covered ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. Learned AGA is directed to accept notice for the respondents. Copy ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಇದೆ.
ಇವತ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ಬಿಡಿ. Respondent 1, National Highway ಅಲ್ಲ PWD ನೀವೇ.
PWD, my lords.
Upper Krishna Rehabilitation.
Government, my lords.
ಆಯ್ತು. ಎಲ್ಲ for the respondents. 7th in the fresh matters list. Yes, next.
Tomorrow,
94, Sadiq and Gurwala.
Tomorrow.
Any day. Some, please.
ಯಾವುದು? A week's time is granted to comply with the office objections. 94.
It's in previous matter, KNL, my lords, Mr. Kattimani appears.
ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ?
93.
ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ
KNL ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
ಏನೇನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ?
ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಏನೇನಿಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ
UKP, please, my lords.
95.
95, Ms. Salma.
Your Lordship, today I'll comply, Your Lordship. Yesterday I did not get the file. Today, Your Lordship. Today I'll come.
ಇರೋದು ನಾಳೆ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ sign.
ಕಂಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಾಳೆನೆ.
Okay, no notice.
Current council submits that the office objection should be complied in the course of the day. If they stand complied, list the matter tomorrow. Yes.
Your Lordship, court alle.
Next.
96, Satish MS.
Please,
Weeks
time.
Week's time is granted to comply with the office objections.
Fresh matters list me on 7th.
In the event they stand complied, list the matter in the fresh matters list on 7th.
Please.
Yes.
97, second
Second
time.
Second time, a week's time is granted to comply with the office objections. 98, 99, 100.
Complied, Your Lordship, complied yesterday.
The learned council submits office objections have been complied with office to verify, list them all on Monday.
Hand delivery, 38. Interim order ಕೊಟ್ಟು.
ನಿಮ್ದು ಯಾವ್ದು hand delivery?
Hand delivery. 49.
ಕೊಡಿ.
May I make a submission? Serial number 59.2 ದಲ್ಲಿ, along with more that rice matter, they have also filed the application appeal before the deputy commissioner. That order has also been honors. Deputy commissioner order is also challenged by them. Raising of the vehicle.
Justice Hemant Sahib order covered alva?
ಅಲ್ಲ covered ಆಗತ್ತೆ, but additional that more deputy commissioner order is there.
ಎರಡು ಕ್ವಾಶ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
Quash ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ?
Fast over matter, serial number 9.
Please.
Srinande Pachapuri, Ramchandra Mani.
Ineligible candidate, my lords. As per section 18.
Registrar.
My lords?
Of registrar.
Registrar evaluation. Section 18, my lords of the.
ಕೊಡಿ. Interim order ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಇದೆ, my lords. Interim orders.
Which provision?
Section 18, my lords.
I'm there.
Please, my lords. Section 18 provides, my lords, for appointment of registrar evaluation only, my lords, to the persons who are of the cadre of Karnataka Administrative Services or any senior faculty member of an university. Petitioner is not a senior faculty member of the university. She is, my lords, professor of a college. So, my lords,
Constituent college, affiliated college or
affiliated college.
Not a college of the university.
Not the college of the
ಅದು
university.
ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಮೊನ್ನೆ. Yes. Actually, that's all.
That's all, my lords.
Tell Srinath. Anyway, then ಇವತ್ತು ಮುಗಿಯಲ್ಲ, 6ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ.
Please.
List the matter at 4 PM on 6th.
Please, my lords.
We'll close it on that day.
Please.
For further hearing.
Please.
1 o'clock ಬಂತ ಮಾಡಿ.
List 2, serial number 1,
Bless.
KH Bagi.
Same voting.
Serial number 2.
Hand delivery.
And
Serial number 2, Lingesh V. Kattimanis.
Nataraj Ballard sir appeared in VC through my lord. Nataraj Ballard sir VC through appeared my lord.
ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ.
Ian ground.
My lord in the The petitioners is melod in the tender melod in the is melod in the food and supplies melod in the